we got
So
it.
it was plant.
Oh, we got it.
Are you okay, Josie?
It's like lamb. It was so good.
All right, we're good.
Nice.
We're good. Ah, we're fixed.
Real good.
We're fixed.
Hooray!
Okay.
Yay!
No, everything
Huzzah.
crashed on my screen. I'm trying to.
No!
load everything.
No.
I got passed on to Josie.
I swear, guys, we are normally slightly more organized than this.
Oh, he's there.
Slight. I said slightly. I didn't say a lot.
You know,
I said
'cause
slightly.
I generally,
join in on this insanity. Hi.
because
everybody,
usually
how
when
you
I
going?
upload these D&D streams to YouTube, I'm like, I go through the first bit till it gets to the either going past all the tech issues, or when we actually start the game and put a timestamp for it.
So they don't even get to
We
see all
always
the
waste a lot of
shenanigans.
time.
We do. We waste a lot of time.
My end of the call isn't loading anyone's cameras, just so you know.
Oh, wonderful.
What? What?
I mean, we can see you.
Yeah, we can
we
see
can see
you. Yeah, yeah. We can see you perfectly.
And the rest of us.
Yeah, you're right, Kermie Plus.
Like-
It's only 20 minutes. Absolutely.
It's fine.
Is fine.
It's fine.
Last time it took us nearly 40.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so...
It's true.
Oh, I gotta fix up my my
Am I
inspired
running something weird in
goose.
the background? Yes, I am. There are programs. Why is that thing running?
What's that
There
thing?
are things running in the background.
Oh
It's like
no.
Steam, among other things, was running, and the camera program that isn't supposed to be on was running.
Yeah, I made sure to turn off Steam. Steam's definitely off. Oh, is that what the problem is? Hold on.
Josie, no!
Josie, yes!
Jackson, no.
Josie, no! Come back to us.
Oh, that's why. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's
I should
better.
crop a bit more of this battle map while you guys are doing this. I might as well.
I'm gonna finish
Might as
off
well
my
do some
Mexican
stuff live.
rice.
I'm going to just sit here and be
Yeah.
unmuted and talk to
It'll
my
be great.
friends. How's everyone's weekend
I love
been?
you, Aussie.
This
Wait,
has
what?
been busy.
No, you want us to talk to you?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want
Stop.
to talk to you.
Stop. Oh. Oh.
That
I'm just
is-
kidding. I love you.
Oh,
That is
right.
true.
Hi, Archie. Does it? Oh wait, I have to be on this end, not using my shortcut. Whoops.
Yeah, you can just watch me resize the battle map live on
So,
stream.
Fro, what have
Amazing.
you been up to?
I've been drinking, playing Valheim, and buying Easter eggs.
Well, look,
In
this
March.
is a mighty great, good weekend.
So chat. So my chat, and across all the chats, because you can all see.
Oh, across
Look
all
at
the chats?
yeah. Well, I mean, everyone can see me on your screens. Look at this thing.
Look
Look at
Aussie's
this!
giant egg.
This is literally.
That is
That's
big.
a big
This is
egg.
a 1 kilo Easter egg.
That's
This.
you, chat.
Look at
You
this
could say
thing,
it's
right?
the
All
extreme.
together. One egg.
1 egg. This
We
is
are
this is
one
all
egg.
of chat. So
I-
this is for
In the darkness bind their cake.
Egg. Egg.
You
Egg,
yoking
egg,
right?
What?
egg,
Egg.
egg,
Egg. Egg.
egg,
Egg.
egg,
Egg.
egg,
Egg. 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 Josie just leaves again.
Josie just left. She's just gone. She's had enough of this.
You did good to become an egg.
Oh my
Comes in,
god.
Join the egg cult.
Join.
Also, you're muted, so just in case you didn't know that,
Oh yeah.
we love you. Yeah, just demute so we can hear your beautiful voice.
Nah, she's totally telling her chat how annoying we are.
Did,
She's
did you
unmuted,
hear
right?
our egg cult song?
We can do it again.
We can do it again.
I don't think she can see
Heard
us.
it, yes.
Yay.
I can now because I turned things on, filled
Yay.
with some settings, and now everything's working on my end.
Yay!
Okay, so
Huzzah.
whose is broken then? Who can we not? Because it must have passed
No,
to someone
no,
else.
we start going before it all dies again.
Okay, I like it.
Like-
would this be a bad time to say that your frame rate's really low?
God dang it.
Roju, why would you say that? Just don't say it. Just let it go.
I can't help it. I have a problem.
Look,
It's fine. We can hear you. We can see your beautiful self. I think we're good to go.
Noctia has said, yes, it's a bad time, Roju, for you to say that.
All right, cool. I won't say it then.
Well, what's
Thanks,
that?
Noctia.
I can't. Hang on. What is that? What was that? What was that? Did you ever see that on the battle map?
Ooh.
Oh!
Who's-
Oh, it's us. Wait. Oh.
Tricky thing.
Oh, Roger,
Oh.
Gerald got
Oh.
wiped out.
I'd like to say that I'm surprised. Honestly, the biggest surprise is that it took this long.
Also true. Very, very
Is
true.
my frame rate really bad?
No, it's
Honestly.
fine. It's
No,
fine.
it's
Don't
fine.
listen to Roju. It's fine.
Wait, so he was just fucking with me?
No, it's
No,
but it's
but-
fine.
It's fine.
We're having a really good
Josie,
day.
it's fine.
Hey, can I just say that I really appreciate how Denny has matched her headband to her shirt.
Thank you.
I just really appreciate that, and I hope you.
Yeah,
do
she's
too.
like, don't listen to the
I
bearded
did
egg.
cool.
The countdown has begun.
Panther 10.
Is that just for him? Or is that for all of us?
Or is that for all of us?
It's for all of us.
Let's just-
Oh no!
The Panther's
I
a
feel
hungry
bad
boy.
for that. I should have got more puns in when I could.
Mm. All right.
Hold on. Is there one thing I could change? What happens if I click here?
Let's watch it all
Nothing
collapse.
broke. Nothing broke.
I'm
Nothing broke.
concerned.
Just waiting for Streamlabs to give me. Oh, it went to green. Oh, it's back to yellow. Oh, fuck you.
Oh,
Okay, but here we are. Here we are. Hey, everyone.
We're
Hi,
here now. We're
Hi.
here.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
everybody.
The dragons.
We're here.
Oh.
Dungeons and Dragons and tech support.
Hello.
Yes.
Is it D&D you're looking for?
You will not find it here. We are just a bunch of idiots.
Wow.
Aussie, please. This is like the
50,
second
man.
time I've almost spat on my keyboard because of you. Please, you gotta stop. We're not even half an hour in.
We're not even playing yet.
Technically, not even started.
We haven't even started, and
Let's
Aussie's
do
almost
it.
made me ruin my keyboard twice again.
Good thing.
No, let's not make it
Excellent.
3 times.
All right. And now Orb's gone. Why? What? Where did Orb go?
Orb?
Why did Orb keeps walking away like this?
Oh, come
He
back!
can't.
Baby, come back.
We should implement the same rules as you have in like a physical location. If you leave the table, shit happens to you because you're not here to react.
Oh my god, when do you pee?
At least Orb has a
Right.
green screen.
This is
Iachi,
D&D,
I-
not P&P.
I just don't turn on my green screen for this.
I'm just leaving everyone. All right.
Oh, come back!
He's back. He's back. He's just
Oh, okay,
his
good.
phone is there.
Exactly. He's got a
Orby,
ball,
come
right?
back.
Obi, come back. You can't blame it. Oh, that's all I know of that song.
You can pee if you want to. You can leave
You
your
leave-
friends
I think we
behind.
broke Josie, guys.
If you don't dance the million, a friend of mine.
Careful with
We
that
love
song.
you,
It gets
Panther.
demonetized every time we play it.
You can play it.
Every time that song gets mentioned in my stream, I get content ID'd on YouTube.
What?
Yup. Every time.
Wow.
Whoa.
Aussie, mute your stream.
No,
I have literally never had that. And I,
I
say all
know.
kinds of nonsense.
I'm really upset. Yeah, Josie.exe did stop working for a moment. Definitely true.
I just. Sorry, I have been thrown off kilter. I need a moment to get back into this now.
You can have as many moments as you
Why
I
don't
love
we
you.
why don't we take it in turns in reintroducing our characters just in case there's anyone across the chats who don't know what they're about to be in for. And then maybe
Yeah.
by the time we get to Josie will be back on board with what's going on, yeah?
I like it.
Yeah?
It almost
Alright.
sounds like a sensible suggestion. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. I don't know
Alright.
where it came from. I'm several siders
No,
deep, but we'll
neither
see
do
how we
I.
go. So,
Okay, why don't you start us off?
Excellent. Great idea. So, guys, I'm AussieDevFro. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone knows that already, but I'm playing Rudy Magic Hands McGee, the cleric of the party. Just your stock standard human that had a complicated childhood and is more than willing to lay his magic hands upon his party members to heal them right back up to max. You might know him as such times as yeeting a mind-controlled mammoth with a bolt of mercy, and healing taking good care of Dusk Goose, who is recovering from hypothermia. There you go.
Poor Goosey.
Speaking of the goose, I play Dusk Goose. I am Denimation. Dusk Goose is a human barbarian fighter. He has a big axe and 2 little axes that he uses to fight with. He goes into a great rage where he can go to twice his size, or if he really wants to, half his size at the sound of a mighty honky honk. But for the past couple of sessions, he has unfortunately been not himself, as he has been hit with a terrible hypothermia. But we're hoping today he'll be back on his feet and ready to honk some more.
And speaking of small, cute, travel-sized things, let me introduce Nana Malavora. Her name is Malavora. She doesn't actually have grandkids, but you can call her Nana. She is a little old gnome lady, and she loves to cook. She is a druid, but is pretty sure that all her magic comes from her food. And that's pretty much it. Enjoys a sneaky hip flask and some nice stew.
Talking about food, Arthur Orblet likes food.
I was thinking that segue. I'm glad you took it.
Keep going.
Yeah, go.
Arthur Orblet likes food. He is a wood elf. You could say he is a sort of bard ranger, but more of a ranger than a bard. We're not really kind of sure what he is. We do know that he is actually a ranger trying to be a bard. Not much more I could really say about Arthur, because it's more of a, you need to be there and see him in action to really know what he's about. But, you know, look, at least he tries to be brave. That's the main part.
All of those things are factual. I'm Roju from Participation Award, which you can see backwards above my head. I played Gerald the Wizard, who's actually secretly a warlock, but don't tell the others. He became a warlock quite by accident, because he was drunk one night and stumbled into a ritual that he shouldn't have been there for, and maybe made a pact that he can't quite remember. He's terrified of everything, and he has a bad time with all of it. But he tries his best, you know, and that's important. Just his best is quite often kind of subpar, but that's okay. You know, we love him anyway, hopefully.
Saved by the segues, it is I, Josie Poser, the benevolent dungeon mistress.
Although maybe not so benevolent tonight.
We'll see. We'll see. But for the past few days, indeed, Dusk Goose has been out with a fever, nearly completely incapacitated. You've all been... You had a lucky encounter with a group of woolly triceratops, and some quick thinking from the not usually quick thinking Arthur Orblet got you a ride. You managed to hitch a ride on some triceratops that were taking you away to find a village. They claimed to know where there were other people, and they stumbled upon a camp in the middle of the night, and you decided to, sure, this is our stop, whatever. And going to bed, some conversations were had, some introductions were made. You met Pesty, the human who was leading this tribe of nearly only halflings. They have come from the east, and they are traveling west towards Bure, just as you were. But also guiding them was the young frost giant Lena.
Oh, Lena was
and whom you made acquaintance with. And In the night, while Rudy was telling Dusk Goose a bedtime story from his childhood, Gerald had a nightly encounter.
I did.
Very interesting encounter.
Gerald singing in the night, seemingly unheard by the rest. Gerald made his way to find the source of this singing, which turned out to be a woman sitting at a small pond, a hole in the ice with steaming water. Conversations were had. Some pieces of information were traded, and the prospect of help was given to Gerald, but regarding what he didn't seem quite aware of. Suddenly, he was alone, and the only thing to remember the encounter by was a pearl and a little piece of algae, now sitting in the brim of his hat. The next morning, you all made way alongside this tribe, and when you came to the river, quite impressively, Lena changed shape. Not magically, but through natural shape changing, turned into something completely different. And it turns out that Lena's sled was also, in fact, a big basket that they could put on their back and ferry people across the river. And after a while, everyone was across. There was a bit of a a near casualty between a dwarf and Nana. There was some discrepancies,
No.
but they were quickly
Not me.
sorted out.
Oh.
Never
But
me.
as you started moving again, a massive beast with tusks as big as just as long as Nana came rushing towards you all. And as it came close, it seemed to lock eyes on Rudy. And some quick thinking from little Nana, touching Rudy and turning his skin into hardened bark, and then turning herself into Rudy and distracting the beast while Lena was holding it firm in place. You managed to defeat the creature and realized that it was apparently a slave itself to some higher power. In the last moment before the creature's death, Arthur Orblet again showed his power in communicating with animals, and he heard the creature beg for help, and then thank the group as it fell to its last breath. A collar dropped from the mammoth, and suddenly its form became sallow and pale, gaunt, malnourished, and dehydrated. While the rest took a moment to recuperate, Gerald, flipping through his book, made an unusual discovery and learned some quizzical clues. Throughout all of this, Dusk Goose was lying unconscious on the ground, having made an effort at a battle cry and fallen right down into the snow.
Like a tree. That was amazing, by the way. Like, I rewatched that. It was fantastic.
While all of this was happening, Dusk Goose, darkness takes you. The fever is unbearable. You can feel yourself plunging into deep darkness. But suddenly, there's a very familiar space around you. You're standing by a pond filled with reeds near a field. Behind you, you see the familiar view of your own homestead, the farms, the fields, the windmill. And in front of you, the dire goose, your mortal enemy.
Oh, heck.
Oh!
Oh,
no.
heck!
Oh!
Heck!
The goose ate Josie!
No!
The goose ate Josie!
No!
Well, that was the cliffhanger.
Well,
Yeah, like
Holy heck.
thanks for coming to D&D this week, everyone. We'll be back next week.
I swear if she comes back in a goose onesie, I'm leaving.
Oh my god.
I'm staying.
Yeah.
Also,
staying
can we just talk
forever.
about how cute her little unicorn is?
the little unicorn?
Right? It's so
Yeah.
cute.
I hate
Yeah.
how cute it is. It's so cute. I
Look,
wish I
I'm
had one.
so appreciative of Josie for putting up a fuss.
Oh yeah, most certainly.
Like, we're not the most easiest group to deal with.
Clearly not.
Absolutely not. Where did she go? She's gone.
I mean, I'm a delight. I don't know.
Who made us get a pun panther?
Look, just because I may make enough puns to get the entire party punished doesn't make
Welcome
that my
back.
fault
Hey, there she
necessarily,
is.
right?
Josie.
Right?
Welcome back.
Right? Yeah,
Right?
hey, it's fine.
Mm.
Welcome back. Hello, Josie.
We'll
think-
give her a second. We'll give her a second. We don't want to be. We want to be cool, man. Like we weren't
Yeah,
like
yeah,
totally
like,
lost without her.
yeah,
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
yeah,
we
yeah,
weren't.
yeah,
We weren't like
we're-
headless
we didn't-
chickens, you know.
We were just yeah, we
Like-
were fine. We weren't panicking or
Mm.
anything.
No,
we were
like, no,
fine.
that
no.
cliffhanger
Chance to
didn't
let
have
me know
us
it was my
like
fault. No,
super.
it's okay.
We were.
Oh God, Josie, we were so lost.
Josie, we were so we were so frightened. Please come back.
She's essentially she's got 6 black screens. She can't see us right now.
Ah.
Although
Uh,
that might have changed in a moment.
Oh.
Oh,
All right. Don't forget
Oh.
your mic muted.
I can't hear you though.
there you go.
Oh, but you can't see us.
Hi, we were so
Welcome
frightened.
back.
We were so scared.
That was such a cliffhanger.
Yeah. We thought you were
I
gonna
don't
come
know.
back as a goose.
Where did it
Oh.
cut off?
Just cut right
I
off.
was
You said the
standing-
dire goose, and then it whoosh.
And then cliffhanger, yeah.
It was perfect cliffhanger.
See
It
nothing
was
else.
an
but the
unintentional
dire goose.
cliffhanger.
It was like,
Gone.
oh my god. And we were like, oh my god, it ate Josie. So okay, all is well.
With a demonic honk.
I don't think all is well. I don't think Josie can see us.
Yeah, I can. Now I
You can?
can.
Oh, now you can. Yeah,
Yay.
I've got you on my
But
phone,
I have
so I
no
can
idea.
see.
I have no idea what's going on. Last week I had no issues.
That is
Streaming was smooth as silk last
Mm.
week.
Sorry, I came back.
I don't
so
know what's
strong.
going on.
Oh,
You
don't
didn't.
worry,
I-
Roju. Noctia says that you are completely a treasure. Absolutely.
Aw.
You're a gem.
You're a
You.
gem. Yeah.
You're a gem.
I have
Suck up.
no idea what's going
Well, I'm sorry. What was that? Or are you okay?
Yeah, I had a sneeze.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's that season. There's a lot
Maybe.
of pollen in the air. And,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Maybe the unicorn is too much for the.
on. Yeah,
much
she
power.
claims it's my uni hamster horn that's causing electromagnetic interference.
I'd believe it.
I believe it. Yeah, I
It's
think
a
that
high-
might be it.
Dense magical object, so it's
mm.
understandable.
Okay. But we're all back, and we're gonna see how far we get this time. Let me just.
Believe in the gods of the internet.
Look, worst case scenario, if everything fails, we just go play Valheim for a few hours.
I'm not gonna complain.
No. Standing before the dire goose, you go into a blind rage, holding your father's axe in your hands.
Yes.
And as the battle goes on, you feel yourself empowered with every strike. Every drop of blood fell from this massive goose, the size of a barn. It's just coming down upon you. You duck and weave between its slamming feet on the ground, the feathers big enough to be used as bed covers. But as you fight on, the scenery changes. You're no longer fighting just a goose. You're fighting, what are these? Bugs? Insects? Tiny little people keeping you away from doing what you need to do.
No. No. No.
These annoying pests are keeping you from devouring the land. But this is all you know. Destruction. You
Oh, I
need
see
to
what
destroy this. But there are just these things, and you keep swatting them away with your hundreds of exoskeletal limbs. But they keep coming back over and over and over. And you try to bury underground, but they block you. this tiny, insignificant thing making the ground hard as adamantine. And something, a flash of color. You're momentarily distracted by this streak of yellow and black. Is that a bee? A wasp? It's a person riding a wasp. What is going on?
It's Ant-Man.
But they are a nuisance. They need to be destroyed. But in your moment of distraction, another one of them swings a mighty sword, and the ground cracks. You fall into a massive crevasse, and you plummet into darkness.
What?
That's a
And you wake up.
Oh,
You wake up with just a stutter, a deep breath, and the rest of you all heading towards Gerald, who's just slammed his Book of Shadows shut, sitting crisscross applesauce with this big color in front of him, these stinky candles all around.
Ugh.
Suddenly, out of nowhere, Duskus in the snow just sits up.
Oh, oh, what is that? What
Goose,
is
Goose, 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 it's okay. Goose, Goose, it's alright, it's alright. It's gone, it's gone, it's gone. The mammoth is gone. We took care of it. It's okay. Goose, it's okay.
No,
It's alright.
The bugs. There were bugs everywhere.
no, Goose, it's okay. Goose,
There are bugs. Where are the bugs?
I checked Goose's temperature. It's like, Goose, you're cooling down, but you're very hot. It was just a fever dream. It's okay. Goose, you're alright.
The snow is nice. It grabs like some of the snow and just kind of like roughs it up in his
No,
face.
Goose, no. That's the last thing you want to do. Goose, please, please. You're already melted a hole halfway to the other side of the world, all right? Please, just.
Rudy, I had the most bizarre dream. That was the dire goose. It was right there in front of me again. I had to go for him, but there was these little bugs everywhere.
I'm
all
sure
over me. I just
everyone is a little bug to you, Goose, but you really need to get out of this icy hole, get back onto the horse, and you need to wrap you up again. Nothing, Nana. No, Goose is okay. Goose is fine.
Oh,
Goose,
that's great.
Yeah, Goose is good. Goose, thumbs up, Goose, thumbs up. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, there we go. See, yeah. Cool. Goose. Yeah, all right. Okay. You're okay, Goose? You calm down now? You good? You can put the axe away. It's unnaturally close to my neck. Please put the goose. Yes.
But Rudy, there's one thing that stands out to me. There was these people on giant bees. There were insects that were yellow and black and with stripes and swords.
All right. Goose.
Rudy.
Goose.
Yes.
How about
Jill kind of sidles over at this point as well.
How about we wrap you back up, mate? We don't seem to have a horse at the moment. I forgot the mammoth. The mammoth took care of the horse. We'll wrap you back.
It's dealt with now.
Was a mammoth.
And you look over, there's just this. It doesn't really look like a mammoth. It's just this. It's just skin and bones and fur, and it's pale and emaciated, and just like in a puddle of blood.
It was kind
What did you do to that poor creature?
It was kind of already like that.
Yeah.
It's
it was,
it's complicated. Do you
it's a
remember
long
the
story.
Do you remember the last animal goose that had the thing around its neck?
It's a big thing, yes.
Yeah. This
It
was
doesn't
like
do that.
This had another thing that was controlling it and presumably keeping it alive unnaturally.
Oh. That's Goose
bad
understand.
times. But Goose, please don't frighten me like that. I'm so glad you're well. But the yelling
I was
when I'm closing my book, it's very disturbing, my friend. And I would like to not have a heart attack.
I was very frightened too.
I'm glad you're okay, though. It's good to have you up front and in front of me.
Hold on.
Up front and in front of me.
Everyone just looks at
Lena
Arthur for a
walks
second.
up. Lena walks up to you, Gerald, and puts like a big hand on your shoulder
Ah!
and
Lena.
like and like just like not really pulling you, but very much making you turn around and face them.
It doesn't even
and
take
sort of, like,
much
gets
effort,
down
like
on-
just like the smallest amount of leverage, and he just rotates on the spot.
Like a rusty hinge.
Yeah, just like, Lena.
And they say, "So, do you know what it is? What is that thing?" And points at the collar still on the ground.
Yes. So essentially, these things cause whatever beast or creature that is attached to hunt down and kill the target of the spell in the name of some sort of pallid princess. Do you know anything of a thing called the pallid princess?
Lena takes a moment.
This is the information I was able to gather. You know,
and looks back at you and says, "Who was the target?"
unclear. All I know is that this is something we encountered before, and it is the same thing. Whatever it is, it just causes that thing to tirelessly hunt down whatever prey.
Wait, you've fought a creature with the same collar on it before?
Unfortunately, so it would seem.
And they just cross their arms. It did seem to be very intent on Rudy over here.
I don't
Would
remember
I
if
be
he-
wrong to deduce?
I don't know.
If you've met a creature like this
You're
before,
continuing.
enchanted like this, and again one has appeared, coming for your group, where your group is, should I be worried that these people have been put in danger by being near you? And sort of like looks over towards the cluster of halflings.
You know, you make an incredibly good point, and one that is concerning me personally right now.
I will also assume, since you've now encountered something like this, gestures towards the color twice, that there's probably more? Yes?
Well, I mean, these are assumptions you could make, potentially, but I would be keen to point out that 2 could still be a coincidence. We might have just, because the last time we found one, I don't recall, and perhaps my friends may remember differently, but I don't recall it single-mindedly targeting an individual. It didn't seem to have the same madness in its eyes that I remember. Do any of you remember its?
I kind of come up and I sort of put my arm on your shoulder and I kind of look all cool. Well, try to look all cool.
Oh, Arthur, what are you doing?
Well, you know.
What are you doing with your here?
I just kind of take it off then. I'm like,
I think what my comrades Gerald and Arthur are trying to say is no. So the last time we encountered a beast such as this, it seemed wild. It was after someone else. We saved them because remember it was after
Tura.
Tura. It was after Nana. Thank you. It was after Tura, our friend Tura, and we stepped in. We assisted in taking down that beast, but this was the first time it seemed interested in us specifically.
Yes,
So I think this is definitely the first time. We had no idea we were being targeted by a creature such as this or a higher power.
I feel that perhaps there may be more. It's impossible to know either way. And by and large, because we know that we're not necessarily the target for both of them, would stand to reason that we're still safer in numbers. That's been my experience personally anyway. I will say that I am definitely safer with this capable, and he sees Arthur next to him, mostly capable lot.
Wow.
Wow.
Rudy's like next on the other side of Gerald going.
What? Did you need a? You've got a bit of a cough. Rudy, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, Gerald. I think again, what Gerald is very haphazardly.
You're a very competent member of this team, and I would hate for something to happen to you, Rudy.
Yes, it would be a shame. And he grabs his water flask out and he's like,
Lena just leans in. I'd hate to interrupt your little banter, but Gerald,
Yes, that is
you
me.
hand me the collar. I do not know about magic, but this is dangerous, and it needs to be brought to the council.
Yes. Who is the council?
Among others, my mother, my aunt, some other relatives, mostly people from the Midwinter clans, some of the elders from the tribes. But I want you to give it to me. And just holds a hand out.
Is there a particular reason? Because this is quite a potentially dangerous artifact.
And you presume it's safer in your hands?
I presume a great many things are safer in my hands.
Nana holds out her bag.
Roll
Might be
a
safer
persuasion
here.
check.
I got you, no worries.
It's gonna fail. Oh no.
Persuasion.
Oh no.
Yep.
Don't fail.
oh
my God.
Natural 20! Fuck yeah! Good roll.
Lena
Good start.
closes their hand into a fist and says, "Very well, but I want you to know if our paths split, I will have instructions for you on how to get this into the proper hands. But for now," and Lena turns around, goes to their like big basket sled, starts digging through, and grabs a handful, just like grabs something and walks back over, and takes a look at you all, like just looks all of you over, hands a scroll to Gerald. And then looks and then holds a sheathed blade, but sort of like looks at all of you, just taking it all in, and then also gives it to Gerald.
It hurts a little. It
And
hurts.
and says, "You'll know what to do with these. I brought these in case there were capable people among," and sort of like gives like an eye back towards Pesty, who's now like waving, sort of like, "Hello, everything okay over there?"
Why does Pesty have my accent?
And then Lena looks back and says, "But I think they're more useful in your hands."
Oh,
Our hands.
very generous. Thank you so much.
Yes,
I'm
And it just
sure-
looks over to Arthur and yes, your hands, plural.
Ooh, my hands.
Arthur, please,
eyebrows.
Arthur.
And then
Arthur.
they just stand back up and with like just turns around and starts walking towards Pesty.
Arthur gets a spoon smack to the back of the head. Making Lena uncomfortable.
Well, I guess I'm supposed to know what to do with these.
I can carry the dagger.
It's not a dagger. This is a sword, Arthur. Please, surely you must know this much.
Look at the size compared to Goose. It is clearly a dagger.
But look at the size compared to me.
It's clearly a broadsword, according to Nana.
This is a claymore for Nana.
But I can carry it. Like I've got plenty of space. I'm a strong boy.
If it is best for you, I'm sure I'll be able to figure it out, Arthur. Now let's have a look at this stuff. I'll unroll the scroll first, because obviously that interests me more than a sword.
And I think I double checked that this is available to you. It's a scroll of tongues.
Tongues. Ah.
Yeah.
I hear you say tongues, and I'm instantly disgusted. And I'm like, you can.
Oh,
And I'm gonna
Arthur,
be like,
look, it's a scroll
Arthur,
of
you
licking.
talk to animals. What? Oh my God.
Tongues. Well, that's pretty multi-purpose. I guess we'll keep this in the
Gerald,
bag.
where did you learn language like that?
Oh, this is a scroll of tongues. It's all languages. It speaks to everyone.
Yeah, a tongue does speak to everybody when used
Yes,
correctly, Gerald.
everyone
Yeah,
can appreciate it. Rudy.
yeah, exactly. Could you please
When you
roll
have
it
your
up?
magic hands, we've got magic tongues.
Sorry, did something go over now?
Gerald, you bring up a very good point. I think I should handle the scroll.
It's very
if you-
multi-purpose. It's a scroll of tongues. Just
Oh yes, this is probably good for whoever
What
wishes
about taste
to.
testing?
I probably wouldn't lick the scroll, Nana. I wouldn't necessarily recommend that.
Don't want it.
But the whoever's going to be representing our party in discussions, perhaps, would be best to use this.
And looking at it, Rudy, it does just look like rudimentary magic. You could definitely use this. Like, it's within your capabilities.
Oh my God, Roju, please.
Please, the panther is coming, Roju. Oh my
Roju,
God.
what have you done? Stop waggling those eyebrows, mister.
We're down to 9.
Nine
panther's
left.
Can't stop, won't stop. And I roll the scroll up and I hand it over to Rudy.
Thank you, Jared.
You should be able to use this. You have a level head, Rudy. I've always said this. Not to you, obviously, but to myself. And yes, well, anyway, I'm going to look at this now, and I'm going to stop talking to you. So,
Gerald, thank you. That's high praise.
I've already
coming from you, mate.
stopped.
Yep, he's already gone. All right, cool. All right.
And you've seen these before.
Rudy walks away talking to himself, putting the scroll away.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, dear.
So wait, I should add scroll of tongues to my equipment. Sorry, Josie. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Scroll of licking. Got it.
No.
I know what you mean. I know.
What it does is that you cast the spell tongues. The scroll allows you to do it once without using spell slots or materials, and you can. It's a touch range, so you have to touch whoever you use the scroll on, and for 1 hour, the creature can understand and be understood by anyone who can speak.
Ooh.
Okay.
But it says, it only works on like back and forth with creatures that know languages.
Okay. I'm searching tongue in the equipment and I can't seem to find it. So...
You just if you just add a first level spell scroll in your equipment and then just make a note yourself that it's tongues.
Oh, okay, cool. Awesome.
The spell
Thank
is
you.
called tongues.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Yeah. And Gerald, unsheathing this sword and taking a look, it's very rudimentary. It's very basic. You've seen. I don't know if you've held one of these before, but you've definitely studied. It's a very easy incantation. It's a +1 short sword.
Oh, look, there you go. Oh,
Very nice.
chink. Well,
How much of this is actually happening, Arthur?
All of it.
No, this is 100%
All of it.
what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
I'm kind of like doing the whole like.
And I have
Arthur Roblet.
As sword.
Arthur Roblet the third.
Gerald.
Do you know who this sword would be good for?
Oh, I know exactly who that sword
Oh
would
my
be good
God.
for. If you give it to me, I'll give it to the right person.
You know, just when I was about to give you the sword, Arthur, you just keep giving me reasons not to.
I take hold of the sword and try to struggle it off him.
Oh, that's
God.
dangerous.
Oh no!
That's dangerous.
You-
No,
That's
why?
Sir.
Oh
Why?
my god,
like
someone's
into
gonna
a
get
wrestling match
stabbed.
with a sword.
Foos!
Are you sure?
I use Thunderwave from the
Oh
Culture
no!
God,
Okay.
our party's gonna die.
Arthur, roll a Constitution save.
Oh god. And this is why Lena was looking at us weird. This is exactly why.
Okay, so the Constitution save is a 15.
Yes.
Okay, that is enough because the pelt only has the pelt doesn't use my DC, so it's only DC 12.
Yeah. But it's still half damage.
It
so
is.
It's still a very loud roar that just shakes your entire body, Arthur. And, like, as this happened, Lena immediately just spins around and grabs their axe. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh my god! Oh no! Oh no!
And
Nana
all
just
the-
rolls her
all
eyes.
the halflings just like starts going like, what's happening? What's happening? What's going on? What did that?
Nana
was-
comes over and goes, "Will you boys stop scaring the short people?"
Sorry, Nana, but there's another one coming up. I just point this one skyward.
Oh my god.
It just like
Oh,
lets out a
no.
roar, and Lena just looks at you, Gerald, and has a moment of like, maybe I shouldn't.
The regret. It's the regret.
Oh,
The
for me.
regret, immediate regret.
Oh my
Immediate
God.
regret.
No.
And this is why I'm holding on to it for now. Goose, come here. Come here, Goosey.
Yes,
Hold on to this short sword, if you please.
of course.
And you can decide when Arthur has been good enough, you can give him the sword.
Don't give me that responsibility, please.
It's your responsibility.
It's very
You're a wise, strong of soul individual.
Guzam strong.
Exactly.
I will do you proud.
That is what we need right now, Goose.
Between this
You
knees.
make sure that Arthur is deserving of that sword when you give it to him, whenever that may be.
You can I'll keep to my word. That's good to keep to my word.
Thank you. Or if you want to keep it, I mean, that's between you and Arthur.
I was.
Be on your best behavior.
Also, I hope Arthur Orblet the third that you marked off 9 hit points because you took 9. No, you
Well,
took have
that-
4. You took 4
4.
damage from
Yeah, I
from
have
that rule.
I have
Yep.
done so, yes.
Oof.
And you
Arthur,
got,
let
like,
that be
a
the last
loud
time you make
ringing-
any kind of grabby hands at me.
You can barely hear what Gerald is saying because you got just ringing in your
tinnitus.
ear right now.
You just see Daskos pointing at you, and you're like, oh,
Honk, honk, honk,
honk indeed, honk.
Looking back around, the Lena is getting the sled ready, and all the halflings are like moving on up. They're coming close, and Pesty and the dwarf, they're very much like, yes, the beast has been taken care of. Yes, there's nothing to see here. Let's just keep moving. And Lena does give like a solemn look towards the emaciated mammoth lying there, and then looks at all of you and says, "We have to get going. We're losing daylight. We don't want to have to travel during the night."
All right.
Alright, let's go.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's pack
It,
up.
it
Yeah.
starts
Let's
like
go.
pushing through the snow.
Nana's falling in line.
Also, can I just say, Arthur, when you were like right up in Gerald's face and going to snatch, you saw that he was more on edge than usual. Like he's always pretty on edge, but like there was a hint of like additional edge.
Like
To his
additional,
arms.
like what the hell?
Edgy lord.
Like you were maybe you realized as soon as you went for that sword that you had like pushed him over that edge.
Oh, just like when you woke up in the middle of the night. Yes.
But like yeah, there was something. There's obviously something on his mind, and you maybe, I don't know whether Arthur would feel like maybe he made a mistake or whether what he thinks, but yeah, there was an additional sort of like.
Look, I'll tell you now, Arthur will take maybe an hour or two before he speaks to you again, out of just fear.
That's
I
good
would like Gerald to make a charisma save.
Ooh, okay.
Charisma.
It's pretty good. It's 23.
Ooh.
23. You feel this, as you can see that Arthur is like struggling to hear, looks shaken, a bit dizzy. There's just this sensation in the back of your head, like you just feel like, oh, that was fun. But you manage to not let it see through your, like it doesn't show through your face, but you're definitely thinking it.
I hold a poker face, but I'm like, that was pretty good.
Gerald, please. Gerald, please.
Oh no. Gerald's going evil. Ooh.
No.
I just have a quick question because like it's been a
Yes.
while since I saw like the mark that we were hunting for in the first campaign. And it's got me thinking, like, does it look anything like the bees that I saw in my dream?
No, what you saw they were humanoid, but your mind was like these pests, these filthy maggots, these insects, and then there was one who was riding an actual wasp.
Ah, okay. Because like I vaguely remember like it being like a bee shape with like a skull or like a fly shape, and I'm
No,
thinking like,
you saw-
was that something
No,
similar?
you saw
But no.
nothing like that.
Okay,
Damn,
cool.
Everyone's going evil. Okay then. Jesus.
Yeah.
We're all being slowly
Rudy and I
corrupted.
will be over in the forest. Thank you very much.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Rudy?
Because Rudy's not on that
Yeah,
train.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Rudy totally didn't have a bad dream the other night that didn't tell anyone about. No, not at all. Totally not.
Absolutely
Yep.
not.
Yep.
No.
No, nothing like
Okay.
that.
Lord.
No
I'm
blue flames where there
leaving.
should be golden flames. Nope.
I'm
Nope.
leaving the party. Fucking humans, am I right?
That's in
Orby, we're leaving. We are leaving.
Okay, Nana.
Okay. bye, bye.
Oh my god. Oh dear.
Oh no, Nana just gets in line. I think Nana's gonna walk next to Das Goose because it's been a while since she saw her little goosey like up and at him.
I'm gonna call forth a horse.
And you
Wait,
horse-
didn't
But you
already
all
did
had
that.
today.
Hasn't it been?
Oh, yeah,
wait,
yeah,
stop.
yeah.
No, he got hit by a man.
Got
This is
smashed by the mammoth.
yeah. This is you're just midday. It's like
Oh,
yeah,
just
you got
hitting
blown
around
up.
noon.
All right. Yeah, my bad. My bad.
Yeah, we haven't had time to
You
rest
can
or
walk by
anything.
us.
Yeah. So
If you
there's actually a
want.
moment, Duskus, you try to stand up, you're not getting anywhere, you're wibbly wobbly, can barely keep yourself standing up. And
Ooh.
after a moment of like trying to push through and people like prying you up, Lena just takes a moment, stops the sled, turns around, walks past you all, starts talking to some of the halflings, to Pesty, to the dwarf, and then goes back. And some of the halflings are like tagging along behind Lena, and they're all like looking like worriedly at Duskus as they start taking some of their packs from the basket. And Lena just
Oh.
walks up to you and says, "Goose, would you? You can ride in on the sled if you'd like."
Thank you so much, Lane. I will take you up on that offer. That Goose will take you up on the offer, yes.
Just keeps forgetting to talk in third person.
Exactly,
That's
yeah.
what hypothermia does. Goose forgets himself, you know?
Yeah,
Like-
Goose is just-
And Lena, without an effort, Duskus is a big man. It's big burly man.
Oh,
and
yeah,
with,
he is.
with all of these
Sweet.
with these heavy cloaks, these winter outfits, Duskus looks like massive. But Lena just picks Duskus up almost like nothing and just props him in the basket.
Oh,
That's so cute.
Das Goose isn't used to being carried like this. It's actually
And
kinda
then just sort of like Lena just like looks away. You can see a hint of a blush, and then they start like just kicking the sled forward.
oh my gosh. Is this Elena Goose ship that's setting sail?
Oh,
Building it.
I am
Give me
there
some
for it.
wood and a hammer.
I mean,
This ship isn't even going to need a dry dock, Cuddly.
You shit. Jesus.
excellent.
hang on.
And
Does that
as
mean
you're-
Arthur? Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say. Does that mean Arthur's been trying to
No.
get to talk to Lena this whole time? Yet Goose has been asleep for like 99% of the time and knowing Lena and already progressing further.
Look,
I
I wouldn't be surprised.
The trick is
We
just
have to-
play Sleeping Beauty and you'll be right.
Ah.
Look, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Arthur's game's down here. That's what he thinks he is. This is where he is.
Yeah.
I think the most important part here is that Orb knows that Arthur is an asshole.
Watch
Yeah.
out, Goose.
Jesus. I love how
As-
Orb is like, my ring. Hey, Lena. Excuse you, sir. Let me just call up Samantha. Hey, Lena.
Yeah, we're like, he's like, who's Samantha?
Push the horse's face away.
Oh, not now, Samantha.
I'll give you a sugar cube later. Just go.
Oh my god.
You know what? Fuck you guys.
This is great.
Oh, we have good times.
Gotta breathe. Gotta breathe.
You remember to breathe.
Oh.
Oh.
Lordy.
I missed this last week.
You all good?
Yeah.
We are great.
Yes, we're good. Sorry,
Now.
Jason.
I'm good now.
So, as the day progresses, you're just moving through the snow, and it's kind of nice. The clouds are thick, dense, but there's no snowfall right now. The wind is still cold, but it's calm, and you can see creatures moving in the distance. There are birds in the sky. Looking far away, looks almost like, is that a little cluster of forest, maybe? Huh. And you're just moving and moving, and you get to a point where Lena stops, just looks around, looks at the sky, and says, just turns around, like watches as the whole trail of people just stops. Lena says, we'll make camp here for the night. And tomorrow we will be heading south. And it looks at you all. Because as per the contract, and while Lena's stopping talking, is like picking things off the basket, leaving Dusku still in there, and all the halflings, like a bunch of them, including the dwarf and Pesty, they're starting to like move snow away, pack it away, starting like to like making a little bit of a camp. They're starting to like get comfy. They look like they're used to this. They know what they're doing. And while just unpacking the sled, Lena says, as per the contract I have with Pesty, we're going south, slightly southwest, and points towards where you can see trees. It says, past the forest, we're heading towards, there's a village, a settlement over there. We're going to resupply, and then we will be headed towards Bure.
Okay.
If you all want to keep going, and sort of like looks at you all very seriously, head straight west. Just keep going west until you hit the foot of a mountain, and then you go north. When you get to Bure, you will be led towards the customs. It's very tight on who gets let in. There will be some things that you might be slightly uncomfortable. You will be questioned. You will be checked. You will be made a temporary passport. But if you mention my name, Lena Midwinter, they will give you some leeway. And I want you to go into the city and wait for me. Wait for me in... I'm trying to find it in my notes. What the... Where are we? The Bramble Frost Inn. I'll come find you, and we'll bring this, gestures at the collar, to the council. But don't do it without me. My testimony will weigh heavily on their decision.
Of course.
Alrighty, well, I suppose we
It's
better
up-
chat.
It's up to you all if you want to come with us to this settlement to the south. But I would be more... My conscience would be a bit lighter if you beelined it for Bure. So that I know this item. And if you are targeted, you are somewhere safe, where there are plenty of people. Because trust me, that mammoth would not have made it past the gates of Bure. Not in a million years.
Okay.
Sounds like a great place.
Yeah. And you start making camp, and you're free to do as you wish.
Alright, well,
I think we should have a
suppose-
good talk about
Yeah.
what's it gonna do next.
Rudy has made a very, very strong mental note that has nothing to do with the pen and paper at his desk about the directions this time. So, we will not be forgetting the directions this time.
I love it.
I mean,
Just
we
straight
didn't
west.
forget last
Just
time.
put
we
it-
Just in
let
case,
it
I've been making
stray.
notes as well.
God, if she told us the wrong directions.
Yeah.
That's like the second
Little
person.
smacker. Yeah.
That's two people on the smack list, Nana.
I think we can trust Lena more than we can trust. the
Yeah,
other two.
whoever that kid
I-
was who was
I-
getting a spoon smack.
I don't care what she says. I reckon we should just go there and leave her be.
What got into you, Arthur? Hold on, Arthur. What crawled up your butt and died? Come on.
Just nothing. Yeah, I just don't want to hang out with her anymore.
So you're for heading off straight to Bura then?
Yeah, the quicker we get away from her, the better.
Oh, all right.
Oh,
Gerald,
Why-
Nana,
why is
Goose, how
that?
do you
Should-
feel?
Well, I would have felt better being going to help them with the resupply to the south, but
Oh, of
she
course you
seemed
do.
very
Of course you do, Goose.
well. I want to help them out, but she seemed very insistent on us going to Bora first.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, where would we do the best and quickest work? I suppose, right?
Well, I do.
I mean, we need to deal with this. Clang, clang, clang. So,
Gerald, just don't like don't play around with these things, please.
oh, it's fine unless I, almost puts it on.
Gerald, Gerald, stop!
No, I wouldn't. But you get the point, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's like obviously this needs to be dealt with, because I personally don't want anything wearing these targeting us, and I would like to know for my own sanity whether there's more of these things coming for us, and if so, where we can have them not come for us as quickly as possible.
Well, Nana.
Question for Josie before Nana responds. How far away is the forest? And why do I hear myself twice?
I don't know why you're hearing yourself twice. Was
That
that
is
the
all
question?
good. No. How far away is the forest? Is the question.
It looks like a big forest, and it's like very far away. It looks like an incline of sorts, like it's on a slope, but it also gets very white towards the top. It's hard to see that far, but it looks like this somewhat of a valley between you and the forest.
Mm.
And a few hours.
Hours. Okay. Yeah.
3 hours maybe if it was clear, but with all this snow, I don't
Probably
know.
like half a day kind of thing. Yeah. Everyone seems to want to go just straight there. So Nana has spoken last. She's kind of reluctant, but she says, "I think we should do what everyone else wants to do." But she's not like enthusiastic about it. But yeah.
Well, look, I'm not sure if we've discussed this yet, or whether we've had time to discuss this. But Rudy then goes on to explain that, look, if we weren't aware, the mammoth was definitely targeting myself. Like, I'm not sure if anyone else saw it in its eyes, but the second holy magic was cast, it definitely turned. Like, you saw how it came after me.
Why? Why would it go for you?
I don't know. All I know is the second I cast those flames, those holy flames, it fixated on me. Even when Lena was struggling with it, it was either looking at me or was looking at Nana, who was a really poor imitation of me.
Wow,
terrible fingernail
Gerald's
hygiene.
like, look,
Well, why would
make sure
you
that Lena is gone.
I'm curious as to.
But before we continue on too much, I didn't want to say this around Lena when we were talking about this, but I did have one other little bit of information in that there's something about this pallid princess that I got a read on through my wizardry. It did have a bit of a similar energy to the one we seek, with the mark of the skull fly thing. There is actually some link between this and the one we seek.
So we're on the right track, Gerald, is what you're saying.
Essentially, yes. But I also didn't want to, get us in trouble before with Lena. So
To be
Oh,
fair,
that's
we
very
did
wise.
that out a little bit.
we did omit the fact that we are tracking a potentially very dangerous individual who has sent creatures after us in the past. So that probably was info we could have told them
Yes, but they're not with us now, so we should probably just, to safety.
I agree with Gerald.
And Nana has made up her mind a little bit more and goes, yes, I think that's best. A little less reluctant now, I think, than she perhaps was before.
Because we could take it to whatever town that Lane is going towards, but if Bora is going to be safer for us and for a better protection, surely we should lead whatever nasty things to there rather than to a less protected place. I would think. Not that I'm trying to steer clear of danger. I mean, you know me. They call me Gerald Danger Hat.
Nobody calls you that.
Gerald, why are you yelling?
I'm sure they
Why
do
are you
somewhere,
yelling?
Nana.
Gerald, inside voice. Stop yelling. We all know. We all know how brave you are, Gerald. It's okay.
Well, I've made my point.
Yeah. No, I think
seems confused with the whole way Gerald is acting at the moment.
confused.
So-
This is just Gerald.
So Arthur's gonna get up and walk away. Make some get some hot cocoa. Come back.
While you're making the hot cocoa, or Arthur, Rudy quickly leans in close to Gerald and Goose and Nana and goes, guys, I think Arthur's taking this whole sword thing a little too personally. Should we just give him the sword? Just cheer him up a little bit.
I gave it to Goose. I don't want to take it off him. I said Goose can give it to Arthur when Goose thinks Arthur's.
Okay, well, how about?
But Arthur's looking quite bad.
Grabby hands at me.
I know the grabby. I know. Okay, how about?
What if I talk to him and say, if you stop doing the grabby hands, then he can have the sword? How about that?
Goose, I've got a better idea. How about? So I've got a cheeky little bit of magic I can do, and maybe we could turn this into a bit of a mini adventure for him tonight, and maybe by the end of it he'll feel a little uplifted and we can. Like a little bit of a prank, right? I used to play it on other people in the monastery all the time.
Oh, God.
Maybe we could send Arthur on a goose chase for the sword.
Oh, goose-like.
Yeah.
Just like this plan.
Okay, alrighty.
Do I have to do anything for this?
No, not at all.
I am on board.
All right, okay. All right, I'll talk to you about the details later.
I'm starting to walk back now.
All right, yeah.
And I kind of give a hot cocoa to Gerald and say, "Come for a walk, buddy."
Oh, Master, it's pretty away from.
No. We're just gonna go for a bit of a walk around the camp, make sure nothing's happening. Come on, let's go for a walk.
Nana, you are a witness to me leaving with him if something happens.
I saw it all, and she's starting to set up camp, and she didn't turn around. She does not actually witness them walking away.
This is still good enough for Gerald. This is still good enough for Gerald. He's like,
this is perfect because this leaves Rudy and Goose to set up the prank that Rudy has in mind.
Yes.
Thank you for the cocoa, Arthur.
No, it's okay. I wanted to apologize about earlier. Just I don't know. It was something about that sword I really like. I just had to have it. I do apologize.
Well, I mean, we're comrades. I don't, we're a party. This isn't our first, woolly triceratops ride. You can just use your words, Arthur. You don't have to just grabby hands at me. It's very scary. Very scary. Look, I've got a delicate constitution and devastating arcane powers. It's not a great combination.
Arthur sort of does just But
Gerald merch when?
yeah, but I noticed you seemed a bit more unhinged, like than I've seen you.
Unhinged. Please.
There's a little bit of a snort that can be heard, like just like.
Did you? I kind of.
That doesn't speak common. Just
well, you hear it, but it's hard to tell. Did Gerald do it? Possibly.
I just gotta go.
It's not the right thing.
Oh, add quote. There you go.
Yeah.
Don't worry, the quote's been added here as well, I think.
But no, you definitely didn't seem like you, and it scared me. Like the only other time but the only other time I've seen you like this is when we woke you up in the middle of the night. Do you remember that?
When? What? No. When did you do that?
Well, me and Rudy, we were outside, and you went apeshit.
What is it? What does
Technical
monkey
term.
feces have to do with this, Arthur? I
It's
failed to understand where you're going with this.
Just, I've never seen you like that, and I am terrified of what you can be if you become more unhinged.
Unhinged? How rude. I am nothing of the sort.
I don't know,
Did
mate.
you just hear it like?
I actually kind of make mention. I'm like, what is that sound?
It's the wind. Don't worry about it.
That was clearly not the wind making that sound.
What sound?
It sounded like a. I imitate the noise.
I don't. Arthur, you are making less and less sense with each word that utters out of your mouth.
Make your perception check, Arthur Orblet the Third.
Oh please, God, please do it. Please, we want to know.
Not 20, not 20, not 20.
This would be the greatest. I don't mind this.
Nope. That was It's like you heard it, but no idea who did it.
Could have been Nana. Who knows?
As we're getting around like halfway, I just go, and I say to him like, "What? Where did you come? Like, you haven't talked about your sort of where you were from before. So where are you from?"
That is a great question, Arthur.
I'm sorry. I must inform and say only monks get deflect as a reaction.
Amazing.
That's brilliant. Brilliant.
Woman's feeling very out of his like charisma level here.
No, I studied at the College Arcana.
Oh, okay. What is that book you carry?
It's my spell book.
Oh, okay.
You've seen me cast many spells from it.
I know. I'm just not a man of magic, really. I know nature and nature magic, but I don't know. And
I'll say again, Arthur Orblet, make a nature check.
Turns out he doesn't know nature.
That's a plant. That's a plant.
That's definitely a plant.
Nana is shooketh.
I'm pretty sure plants are meant to be red, not green. These are not plants. These
are not plants.
These are not plants.
Absolutely not.
Never mind.
The way that I want it to go.
Too bad.
Look, the cocoa's just gone straight to your head, Arthur. You know, you're getting a bit dizzy and... Oh, boy.
Did you accidentally take the hip flask instead of the cocoa flask? Because, I mean, that's strong stuff.
Wait, what?
Oh, for some reason, ants are taking a liking to my water bottle. I do not appreciate it.
Because it's full of milk.
It's because it's full of milk.
Not the milk.
It's not the
Wait,
milk.
you got ants? This is how you get ants.
This is how
how
you
you
get
get
ants.
ants.
Yeah.
They're just really thirsty.
Aren't we all? Aren't
Aren't we
we
all?
all?
So
Yeah.
silly.
Speaking of which,
Like
What is going on with the planning of the prank
Okay.
while this
so
conversation is happening?
yes.
Rudy's had a bit of time to think about this and realized that probably doing this in the snow is not best, but we're gonna give it a go anyway. So, okay, so Rudy, okay, so Goose.
what is the
Goose.
plan?
I think Arthur, honestly, I think he just needs time to chill, right? He just needs time. He needs to, just have a bit of fun, right? So, he loves animals, right, Goose? We reckon Arthur loves animals, yeah?
Oh, of course, of course.
And he's a ranger, yeah?
Yeah.
So he'd love to track animals and strange new tracks that he might see in the snow. He might be kind of interested in, yeah?
Perhaps, yes.
Yeah. So I propose to you that we maybe late at night we sort of trick Arthur into leaving his tent, and then we can have him follow a set of animal tracks, and it can lead him around the camp, and he can find the sword at the end, like some buried treasure. I reckon he'll have so much fun. He'll have so much fun that he might, he might appreciate what he has at the end of it. He might, yeah. What do you think? What do you think, Goose?
Nana
The Easter egg
pushes
hunt.
into.
Yeah, we're planning this around the cauldron with Nana, definitely.
Oh,
definitely.
okay,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Nana would like to say new tracks,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Josie, I don't know how to do it. I want my friend.
You want
Give
your
a
friend? What does it
Give
say?
friend.
But
should
Rudy
say
Not
how
for
you-
them to know yet.
Rudy wants to use his friend.
Oh, you want to use your friend? I don't
Rudy
want my
has a
friends.
friend.
I want my friend later. Never mind.
I mean, why can't we use both?
Everybody gets
We
friends.
can use both.
Let's bring both our friends out.
Let's
and
bring
they
both.
can be
Yeah,
friends.
yeah.
Friend play date. Oh
Friend
my god.
play date. Yes, except my friend's mindless, but that's okay.
It's a friend.
Yeah, it'll be great. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
how do I call this fucking thing?
Well, hold on, Nana, don't get too excited. I mean, this is the most animated I've seen Nana in a while, but look, Nana,
And Nana looks suspiciously like all of a sudden when there's talk of a prank, Nana looks almost visibly, like literally visibly younger.
questions for later.
The youth comes back to it.
Yeah, I know, right? So Nana, okay. So I have this. Look, I'm not. The circumstances around it are a little. I'm not. Probably not the right time to talk about it now. But I have this figurine, and if I concentrate my willpower into this figurine at just the right way, it can come to life, and I can command it to do simple commands. So what I was thinking is, if maybe I get my little friend to make some weird animal tracks outside his tent and lead Arthur around a goose chase around the camp, and maybe like if you then that way he won't suspect it's us because it's not our footprints, right? Arthur knows our footprints, but he doesn't know the footprints, and Rudy unveils this tiny little wooden figurine of a pig, right?
Oh,
It's a teeny tiny little wooden figurine of a pig. It looks well loved, well worn, but you can see little ears, you can see a little snout. There is a tiny little indent for a tail at the end. It's definitely a pig.
Is it carved?
It is carved, yes, yeah.
Can Nana hold
I
it?
hope you
Can Nana put her hands out and be like, can I see?
Of course you can, Nana. Of course you can. Just be very gentle, very gentle. He likes gentle pats, not harsh
And
pats.
she is looking at this pig so delicately and carefully, and then she just loves it and hands it very gently back to you.
Goose, did you want to have a look?
Can Dascos have a look?
Of course, Duskus. I know you're a gentle sort, Duskus. And Rudy very hesitantly drops it in Goose's
Puts
hand.
it away. He does like a little.
I will say,
Hmm.
Rudy, when you hold the little figurine of a pig, it's kind of cold to the touch. For the two of you, it feels like wood. but Rudy, when you hold it, it feels like it's just come out of a freezer. It's like it's cold.
That's
Oopsie. It's after little cat. He like, and look at here. That's Goose back.
Thank you, Goose. Yeah. So this is like the one thing that remains from my childhood, right? But yeah, I can essentially command it. Rudy is just remembering just how the command works. Give me 2 seconds. 1 hour.
It's been a long time since
it's been a long time since he's used it, so it works for 1 hour. So we have to wait till after dinner. And then we can, and then after Arthur goes to bed, we can hide the sword somewhere, and then have the tracks get set up.
Gus likes this plan.
All right. Okay. Awesome. And remember, don't tell Gerald, because I don't think Gerald will approve of this.
Okay.
All right.
Shh.
Okay. Shh. All right. All right.
Yes, for dinner, Nana has a little helper, but I cannot for the life of me find my little helper. As for a name, Nana whispers the name because this little helper.
Can I ask what specifically are you looking for?
I'm looking for my mushroom, my fun guy.
Mushroom friend.
Your fun guy.
Fun guy.
Give me 1 second. But you can do. I will send you the link to the stat block. But it should say on your spoon how you summon.
That's right. That's where it is. Yes, I am looking for my little sprout ally. So before I before we kind of start cooking, look, Nana's no stranger to dirt. So like she does tap the spoon on the ground, and then she like, like it'll be fine kind of thing, like a 5-second rule kind of thing, sort of wipes it off before she starts like actually stirring stuff. But she
puts a little dirt among friends.
Yes, she exactly. She summons her little sprout ally by doing that. And it's sort of this little happy little thing. It kind of looks like hold on. It's sort of grows out of the ground, but then it has little feet. Like it almost like just really quickly grows, and then it's a boop boop, and then it's suddenly standing there. It looks like a kind of, I will draw this for you because it's real cute, but it's like this little mushroom shaped like almost a triangle on the top, and then a little white stem, and the top is like, it is like lime green with little white spots on it. And then it's just a little white stem, and it's got this little, as of right now, for all that anyone knows, it's got these cute little eyes and like this little uwu mouth.
Yes.
It's just got like a little and it's got like little hands, and so like when Nana hands it like a tiny cup of tea, it can drink it. That's it right now. Yes.
In the dice tray, I have posted the link so you can see its actual thingies.
Thank you. Oh my goodness.
So does that only last an hour as well? Or
that lasts that I can do it again after. I think it lasts a day, but I can do it again after a long rest. And Nana,
so you just summon it and it's up.
It's up, yeah.
Wow.
Nana is just kind of going about the normal business, but like the mushroom seems to know exactly what to do and where to help and like where not to help and where to like, put some things in, but not that. But like it's kind of like, it's almost like an extension of Nana to some degree. Like they've clearly been together for a long time. They've worked together. They're friends. They're the little family kind of thing. And Nana's just chilling. And I think you can use this thing in battle, but right now it's very.
What a
very
handy little
happy. Yeah, so but it is right now is a little shy. So if anyone was like gonna be like, "What's your name?" He'd be like, he just covers his little face. So he needs to know people before he starts.
Rudy's little wooden pig does not have any form of mind. It is, when he I mean, you'll see soon, but yeah, he doesn't have anything as animated as that. It just grows a little bit and can do one task uncreatively, by the way.
But I love that. He's such a little pig.
He's this tiny little thing, but he grows up a little bit. About the size of a small cat, I would say.
Oh, that's good.
That's cute.
Oh,
I want a pig-sized cat.
I want a cat-sized pig.
No.
I want a duck-sized horse.
Oh, well, I want a horse-sized duck.
I want a
Or
duck.
goose.
The Nana's gardener also lasts for an hour. I have.
Oh, it is an hour.
forgotten to
Okay.
I just forgot to actually put it in there.
Oh, perfect. Okay, yeah. I thought
So
it was
it's
a
on
day. It's an hour, but he's the supper help because we have help for the prank.
Yeah, we have help.
So he's just there to sort of make, not conversation because he's very quiet.
What I would imagine,
I just like how you're all. I like how you're all comparing your like powers to like make tracks for Arthur to follow, when actually the most probably useful one would have been Dust Goose.
Shit.
Oh yeah. Well, we don't know. Dust Goose can go.
No,
can
but it's
shrink.
just fun that you're like arguing about it,
Yeah,
and Dust Goose is just like sitting there, like, yeah, wow, great ideas.
And then that would have been like, what? Yeah, that would have been good. Oh, this is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, we jump back. Does anyone need a pee break?
Yes.
I need more water actually. So. All right, so we will be
We're
back.
gonna take 2, 3, maybe 5 minutes, and just
Quick.
I'm gonna leave this screen open, so if anybody's hanging around, make sure you make conversation for all the chats. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll leave this open as well.
The pressure.
The pressure.
pressure,
All the pressure.
I want to thank Lord Dazzler for all the bits. Lord
Hey,
Dazzler.
Lord Dazzler.
Dazzler.
Woo! Hype in chat for Lord Dazzler.
Yeah,
Lord
that's
Dazzler, thank you
amazing.
for
And
all the
we got a few, I think 3 or 4 follows as well since we
Nice.
started.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Ooh.
GG.
Right.
Alrighty,
Thank
I'm
you
back
for
in a second.
coming in.
More water.
Yes, I'm gonna mute myself and get some water and all that jazz.
All right.
Do restock, refill.
See
How is everybody doing?
Yeah, good. I've been very excited for continuing to play tonight.
Yeah, I was pretty excited as well. And then I tried to get a backstory out of someone, and
Well, it's because you're not talking to Roju. You're talking to Gerald. You gotta approach Gerald, not Roju.
I tried. I tried. Gerald.
Arthur just does not understand how to approach Gerald yet.
No, not yet. Not really. He's tried a couple of times. He's really unsure.
But I'm
It's
enjoying
pretty
it.
great. It's pretty great. Yeah. Let's take this moment, if all chats can hear. Me and all the players have community challenges going. For the players, you can unlock inspiration to give them a little bit of an edge. And over here on my end, you can give points towards community challenges that gives the party items.
So in short,
Just fun
everyone
little
go to JC,
trinkets.
Go to JC, get us items.
Yeah. Because I will say the Scroll of Tongues and the +1 short sword were the previous challenges completed.
Ah, nice. Thank you, chats. Thank
So
you for
that's
your
where they
contributions.
came from. Yeah, they came from people in chat contributing to give them to you.
Can I just say, all the chairs kind of line up? Like, it goes just that way. You know what I mean? They all get up from the same direction.
That's pretty great.
Out of
That's
just
pretty good.
content, so I was just like, wow.
Nice.
Everyone
The,
leaves the same way.
Yeah.
Well, I am so happy I got like more of an office chair than a gamer chair.
I got it. Mine's a nice balance, I think.
Mine is over a decade old.
Wow.
This chair I got for my 13th birthday, which
Oh,
means
wow.
this chair turns 15 this summer.
Yeah, everyone's talking about how old you are.
Yeah, I
So-
don't care. It's in my bio.
Yeah. So here's my question: while the three pranksters are still away, what are the chances that they bury the sword and we lose it?
I mean, it all comes down to Arthur's tracking skills.
Honestly, I kind of hope that happens. I'm here for it if it does. Siri.
Siri! Siri, Siri,
Siri, Siri,
Yay, Siri.
Siri, Siri.
Siri.
No, not you, not you,
No,
Siri.
I heard a Siri.
Siri.
I heard
Yeah.
an
It would help if I was unmuted.
Siri,
Siri, Siri.
Siri, Siri.
I've had to
Hi.
stop getting mad at the cats meowing outside because one of them does kind of look like Siri.
Aww.
Except like slightly less white patch underneath its belly. And I think it's a
Little white
dude
belly.
who, because he's been like doing all the meowing, but it looks like he also has a girlfriend that's like this big gray tabby cat, and it's very cute.
Aw. Hi. Why do you always do this? Like, no, mom, no, mom, no, mom. And then I swear to God, 2 minutes after I've ended stream, she's like, oh my God, what if you told
give me all the
what? You loved me? Do you even love me, mother?
Do I hear food?
Yeah, who is
The
eating?
baby a packet of chips.
Oh, share it. Thank you.
Of course.
Who
Grilled
can
yakitori
this?
chicken and shallots.
Tell me what this says.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
In Sweden.
Milk
Milk chocolate.
Milk chocolate.
Milk
milk.
chocolate.
But it's like an
I love
umlaut, so it'd be like milk or
Milk.
milk. Milk. I don't know.
You're close, but you have to pronounce the J.
Oh, do you? Okay.
There's a
There
There's
It's not
a
a
J in there.
Y.
It's not a silent
York?
J.
Mjolk.
Mjolk.
Mjolk? Mjolk?
Mjolk.
Mjolk?
Well, now you're
York?
missing the L, but sure.
No, no.
Mjolk.
Mjolk. Ulk. Mjolk.
Mjolk.
You're close. You're close. You're
How
close.
is it?
You're
How is
missing the
Yeah.
umlauts,
Thank you,
guys.
How's
No,
it?
no,
I
that
can't
was
say
the right
it. I don't
sound.
know
No,
what I've
that was-
done.
That was the right sound for the O with the dots.
Okay.
Oh, perfect.
It's just that,
Ah.
it's that your J's needs to be softer, but still a J.
Ah.
I don't know how to do that.
Mjolk.
I mean,
That's
demo?
very close. That's very close. Here we go. Mjölk.
Oh, milk.
Oh,
Ah.
I had the O sound wrong, I think.
Language lessons with Josie. And Josie is now stuck on my
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I can still hear you, but no one's
No.
moving.
No,
It
there you go.
was okay.
You're
I'm
okay. You're
frozen,
okay.
I'm
You're
frozen.
okay.
You were
You're
frozen
good.
for a moment there, Jesse.
But
But
it was,
if it makes you feel any better, you looked very happy.
you did look very happy
Oh.
and a little crazy, but
My,
it was good.
my stream died though. It's
Oh.
attempting to
Oh.
reconnect.
No.
Oh no!
Don't
Oh.
die.
Oh
Come back.
Okay, we're reconnected. We're back. Hello, friends. I'm sorry
Hello,
about that. This did happen last week as well, though. That we disconnected like for
Oh,
just
yeah.
a split second.
At the same time? Ish.
Yeah, well, it was like in the afternoon stream during the
Hmm.
exploration, the mega dungeon.
Is this on a? This is still your old laptop, yeah?
Yeah, well, it's not really old. It's like
Wow.
just a year,
Oh, okay.
but it's I don't know. It doesn't like multitasking.
I must say,
for some reason.
I pushed my machine through a bit of multitasking today. I had several Chrome windows open, Camtasia, Photoshop. I was uploading a video to YouTube and running a game all at the same time.
Oh,
So
damn.
I was really pushing the CPU today, but it was
Push
fine.
it
It was
to the
good.
limit.
The beast.
Alrighty,
Nice.
we good to go?
Shall we
I'm
get
good to
back
go.
into it?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Get back into it. While you were gone,
Yeah.
I was plugging the community challenges.
Nice.
That I don't have active because I think I've got like a inspiration point in. Ready
Yeah,
to go.
I've had an inspiration session, like first session for for this year, and I have not restarted the community challenge since.
I I haven't spent my inspiration point, but I've still got my second inspiration point just working on it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like once I've spent it, I'll set up a new community challenge, and that'll be that.
But as you're all planning your little prank, we hop back to Gerald and Arthur.
So, yeah, so like I was saying, College Arcana is sort of, I guess you could say that's where I'm from, as well. It's where I trained. Oh, sorry, Josie, what was the name of the city again that the College Arcana was in? It's the main one. Ebonspire, thank you. I don't know why I didn't write that down. Oh, derp, it's right at the top of the thing. In College Arcana in Ebonspire.
Which would be where Arthur got kicked out of Bard School as well. The same actual school.
Oh.
Have you heard of it, Arthur?
I kind of like get a bit yeah, I've been there. I've visited for a while.
Cool. Then you're familiar with it.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Just. Anyways.
Yes, or it is a yes or a no. I mean, question.
Well, I might be familiar-ish. I didn't spend much time knowing the place.
Have you been there?
I've been there, but it was short-lived.
Oh,
very short.
Did you not find it to your liking? What were you there for? Arthur, are you okay? Do I need to... do you have a magical malady that you need assistance with?
No, I'm okay. I was there for...
I was very concerned for a moment.
I was for learning. I was there for learning.
You studied that? I didn't know they taught rangers.
Look, there's other things they do teach. I thought I might...
many things. Many amazing things.
Dribble in a little
Many amazing
bit.
people go there.
Yeah, I just might not be one of those amazing people. Because I didn't.
You've got your own talents, Arthur. Don't sell yourself short.
So, let's just say what they wanted to teach me, I couldn't sponge in. So I kind of left there because who needs to be taught anyway? So.
Oh, I do. Yes, I definitely did. Yes.
Okay.
It was quite good. Honestly, the best decision I made. Highly recommended if you ever get the chance to go back. Absolutely worth your time.
I would be happy to go, but I think I need some time before I do go back.
Well, that's fair. Taking a gap here is important, Arthur.
Oh,
yes.
Yes, a year.
Anyways, so you know, or like how to find enchanted things out of weapons and items. That's pretty cool. Like trying to heavily derail the conversation back to Gerald.
Off of this topic, yes, thank you.
This is a long walk. This is a really long walk.
Yeah, we're probably making our way back soon.
It's because we're moving at a slow pace, because every now and then there's like a
fast, but the season.
And as you're walking, you do see like the two halfling twins. One of them standing by one of the campfires and like pulling at the air in front of the fire, and just like,
oh my god,
and just like whispering mumbo jumbo. And as both of you know some magic, you can tell like that's not a real thing. This person's going like, holy body lordy, holy doo. And the other twin is like just standing on top of a snowbank, like very dramatically, just looking around.
Okay, so I see this, and I rush over to the child, panic look in my eyes. Child, you know not what you do.
Oh no! Poor freaking
Don't
kid.
tempt the fires. You don't know what could anything could happen. You don't know. No one knows. That's the point. Don't know. It's better not to know.
I walk over as you're saying this to him, like just very calmly, just walking over. And...
Just a friendly warning. I'm a wizard. Bye.
So Nana, I don't
And this
think
kid
Nana.
just like, what?
I'm surprised the kid's not startled by like just Gerald running up to him like.
Yeah, he kind of like realizes what he was doing, sort of like straightens up and is like.
Yeah. So just during that point, Nana had tea on that fire. I just want you to know that Nana had tea on that fire, and it needed a bit of a boost. So the flames did come up. I don't know how Gerald's gonna take that, but he can use control flames. I'm just saying, would have happened around that time.
Yeah, I mean, Gerald doesn't know. He, in his opinion, anything could happen from anything. So,
oh, it doesn't scare him. Shit.
There's a bit of a moment where Gerald is just staring at the fire. There's like while talking, just like deep into the fire, just like.
As I make back up Gerald, and I just kind of go, it might be. I not that I get tired or sleepy, mate, but I think I might need to retire, and I think you could use a good sleep too, mate.
Well, I mean, it's been a long day. Let's return then. Was that all you just wanted to ask me about the college? Did you need a referral? Were you wanting to join?
No. I was just making sure you're okay.
I know a lot of, I'm sure that there's at least a couple of people I know who could, I don't know if there are strings to pull, but I could certainly ask some people if you wanted to.
How about next time I head back, you come with me, and you can show me around the joint.
Oh, it'd be my pleasure. I mean, I definitely wish to return to those libraries, and whenever we finish this job, which is hopefully soon.
Yes, hopefully soon. I'm getting sick of seeing all this snow.
Let's carry back then. I still don't understand the reason for this walk, but it was nice doing it with you. Yes, let's.
Yeah, that's Arthur Orwitz, charisma bard skills once again.
As you come back, the others that you're finished making your plans, and when you come back, and I don't know, have the others seen your gardener before, Nana?
No, I haven't. We haven't been out very long. I have been missing the little gardener a lot. Just FYI, this is kind of what the gardener looks like.
Oh my god!
Yes!
Wait, and you said it's like green and white, right? Like
it's
green
like,
with white spots.
Yeah. So this part is green, and then the little dots are white, and then his little
one-up mushroom.
It's
So
yeah. So he might change a little bit, but he's got like very little feet and very little.
That's so cute.
So no, I'd say this is the first time because Nana got really excited. So I don't think Rudy's seen my gardener. No, I think no one has.
So when Arthur and Gerald get back, there's just at first you're like, oh, Nana's making food, and then you realize it's a mushroom making food, and Nana's like talking with Rudy and the Dazgoos, like very like fervently. They're just like talking. And there's just this creature, just this big mushroom person that just stares at you all, like blinks a little
large
bit.
is this mushroom?
It's small size. It's like as big as Nana with its mushroom head.
Oh my god!
What? I didn't think it was that big. Oh my god!
I didn't think it was that big, but I love it. I love it. We're friends.
Okay. Important question. Do I see Nana or do I only see the mushroom?
No, you see Nana. Nana's just like a little bit off to the side.
God.
Oh god, Nana got turned into a mushroom.
Yeah. I'm like, are none of you concerned about this? And I'm just like,
No.
Oh, Gerald, Arthur, you're back. Oh, welcome
I'd
back.
say Arthur Orblet, roll a nature check. Get better than a 3 this time.
And Nana just looks at Gerald and goes, "Oh, don't worry, you'll fit
13.
next to the fire. He doesn't take up much room."
No,
Damn
no.
Cuddly why? Cuddly, no.
I've been waiting.
I know.
Oh my god.
You set yourself up so much for that too.
Oh,
well, I mean, I guess this is pretty interesting. At least we'll never get spored.
Oh my god, Road, you far out. No, no, no.
It's coming. It's coming.
Stop.
I'm not getting up on this panther or anything. I'm just going.
But I will say, Arthur, you've spent enough time in the woods to know what a leshy look like. You can tell very quickly that this is basically just a friendly little spirit that has been given form. It's just like a small incarnation of nature.
Aww. I kind of just notice it and I just go, no, keep going. I'm not going to interact with it. In fact, I actually might come back over and sort of look into the pot, hoping the food is ready to eat.
What we got cooking?
Is it
I
safe
got to
now?
gesture a bowl, and I kind of want to see if it goes yep or not. Or...
Yeah, food is ready. Food is like just about ready. It gives you a little.
So I pour some in and I go eat some. I eat it quite quickly, and I kind of just go off to my tent. Not sleeping because I don't sleep. But I'm gonna stay in a semi. I'm gonna be awake till about 2 o'clock in the morning because I only need 4 hours.
That's
fine.
That's fine.
So I'm gonna be awake till about 2 o'clock. I'm just sort of going through my gear and making sure it's all good. But yeah, about 2 o'clock I go into the trance sleep thing.
But you're in your tent.
Yes, I'm in my tent for now.
Good. We can work with that.
Dasgos will go over and help himself to some soup as well.
Thank you, Nana. And thank you, little mushroom friend.
That's right. I added something cuter than me. What you gonna do about it?
Oh, it's too cute.
Oh my god.
You see, like everyone else has gone up and getting food, but Gerald's still like hanging back like a good meter from the cooking pot, like clearly sort of hungry, but like looking at this mushroom intently, like.
And the mushroom looks back at you and kind of just like, and like its whole head like turns to the side.
It gets a little because it's a mushroom and it's big. It just like wobbles ever so slightly.
Come on, even Gerald's heart has to melt a little bit at that one. Come on.
Yeah.
Is it safe, Nana?
And then Nana just goes, "Well, it's not edible, but it is safe."
Well, it's not gonna
That's
hurt.
not a pun. That's just so you don't eat it. It's a don't cook my mushroom.
I know. I haven't done anything. It's
I
still
saw
at
your
the
hand
7.
moving. Whew.
Like with my dice. I'm fiddling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been fiddling with mine too.
That's okay. Everyone seems remarkably calm about this, but there's a gigantic living mushroom thing there.
relatively not that large. And she kind of like looks at the looks at the height. This is we're getting full. We're doing an explanation now. This is my little friend. And they remind me of home, and they often helped me cook there. And I just thought I could use some company tonight.
Oh, honestly, the explanation helps, Nan. Thank you. Does it have a name?
And Nana looks at the mushroom, and mushroom goes, not yet. They are very shy, but soon.
Oh, okay. Sort of like slowly walks over to the mushroom. Small fungus friend. May I have some soup?
Mushroom has
like,
Nana's
am I doing it
spoon?
right?
And Nana's like, yeah. Mushroom has Nana's spoon in like both little tiny hands and like scoops the soup like that. It's like entirely too cute what you're seeing here.
Thank you.
It's like
Tips for that.
sickeningly adorable.
It's like tentative pat on the cap.
They're just like,
And it just like boing. It's a bit bouncy. It's soft.
All right. It seems satisfied that it's not going to murder him in his sleep now.
Oh
although
my
a
God.
tiny little murderous mushroom.
I honestly can't wait till you see it in battle, though.
Battle mushroom. I love it.
Anyway,
Nice.
for now, it's very ooh.
Very ooh. So night comes to. How are you going about this prank? Because you've got Arthur not sleeping, but in a tent. And I want to point out, you don't have a tent each. You've got like 2 tents among the group. Because tents are big, clunky, expensive.
True.
So we probably suggest that Gerald and like, because we're like, oh, we'll stay up later by the fire, and then maybe we are like, oh, if you're tired, you can go share with Orblet and
Gerald share with Arthur.
share with Arthur. Well, because like you guys were saying you wanted to go to bed earlier, so I'm wondering if we could persuade you to go and then like be like, oh, we're gonna all sleep in the same tent. So
yeah, Gerald's like, but because Nana's suggesting it, like he doesn't.
And like
Gerald's very.
fuck to bed.
Goose is still not feeling 100%, and Goose would feel better if both Nana and Rudy were nearby, just in case Goose gets worse.
And Gerald, honestly, Goose has been snoring up a fucking storm ever since he caught the hypothermia, so you won't get any rest if he's in the same tent as you. Yeah.
Well, all right.
Just
think the dire Goose was in the tent with you.
I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear that, Goose. And sort of like goes into Arthur's tent and like, Arthur.
Can we roll to see if Arthur's pants are on, please? Like, just...
I was actually off. I'm so
Arthur Oblitz.
Yeah. Considering the climate, even if your like topmost layer was off, you're probably wearing like still like leather leggings or pantaloons of some kind.
Yeah. I'll wait till we're in a desert and then I'll ask the same question again, alright?
Yeah, I love it.
Arthur probably have nothing on.
When you get back to a different climate.
Good night.
Just goes to sleep. Just walks in. Just.
Yeah. Just like pulls the hat over his face and just.
Immediate slip.
I would like to wait.
This
and
you wait a short amount of time.
to like not touch his hat, but I immensely look at the shiny. Wasn't it with a shiny thing in your hat, or was it?
It's a bit of red seaweed type of thing, kind of like a bit of a ferny.
I actually want to have a look at that. Just
as you're getting close, and Gerald, you're wide awake, just staring into the inside of the hat, just breathing. But there is an audible.
Love that.
It takes you a moment, Arthur. It's not. You don't have to roll or anything because you realize very quickly this, like the snorings and just being you still have very high perception. You're still like very keenly aware of things, and it's very obvious that like Gerald's chest is not moving in tandem with the sound.
This is
fucking amazing.
I'm gonna take a step back now, and I just sort of panic, but sort of like. So then what I would want to do is I'm gonna go and get my immovable rod.
Excuse
What are
me.
you gonna do?
And I'm now like kind of standing over like.
Now remember, Ord, it's not a power pole. It's a immovable rod. Please.
I've learnt.
Good.
I sort of like lean over. I'm sort of questioning myself if I on the top of the hat.
I mean, I'm wide awake. Do I hear him walking towards me?
You do
like
hear some
standing
rustling.
over me.
There's definitely like you can't see through the hat, but there's like light, so you can tell.
Yeah.
Like there's
a bit of a shadow.
like a
that passes
lantern.
over.
Yeah, there's a lantern hanging in the top of the tent, and all of a sudden you're like just overshadowed. But you can definitely hear it.
I'm fully like freaking out. Like I'm almost in the map waking you up or dealing with this for myself. So
And meanwhile, Gerald's just lying there going, the hat is snoring. I am wide awake. I'm just going to pretend that I'm asleep. I don't want to deal with whatever's out there and whatever's going on here. I'm just going to pretend I'm asleep. Everything will be fine.
Arthur's kind of made up with this. He goes, if I do that, that could hit him. He'll be upset. He goes over to his thermos of endless hot cocoa. He pours himself a drink, and he conveniently,
as you start pouring the cocoa, there's definitely like the snoring sound goes like. And you pour hot cocoa in the hat, I presume.
Yes. I want to make it so I'm like, oh, I fell,
and well, two things happen. For one, the snoring definitely stops, and you just hear a shrill screech, like, ah! and then Gerald starts screaming. Hot cocoa all in your face.
Roll for scalding damage.
Pull the hat brim up. I'm like, what the hell, Arthur?
I just hear like this, just wide-eyed fucking shock, just like.
Do we hear this?
All you hear are two screams from inside the tent.
Oh my god!
We kept running.
Yeah, we kept running.
Do I take any damage, Josie?
I'll say you take 1 fire damage.
Okay.
This is fair. All right, we're busting our way in.
Yeah,
there.
they're
Screaming.
What's going on? Why is this screaming?
No, but like I just reflexively
That's right.
Eldritch blast him.
Oh my god.
shit.
Who's
Just
in front? Is it
so-
me?
So, listen.
19 to
There's
hit.
a scream. And then another scream. And then the tent is on fire.
Oh
Oh my god. Oh my god.
no! Okay, Nana, get the fire out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
roll damage. I don't Arthur, what's your AC?
15.
Yeah, you
19
take
hits.
Shit.
12.
You take
12
12
damage.
force damage.
Oh my god.
Wait, you said it was Oh,
Eldritch
so
blast.
I thought you said. Oh, I thought you were doing Hellish Rebuke.
I,
Because you
no,
said
I,
as you
I,
take
I was
damage.
asking for that reason, but then I realized that
Oh.
because we hadn't rested, I haven't got my
Okay, so it's
spell back.
not on fire. Instead,
Oh,
the
okay.
tent, the top of the tent is just like shot upwards, just like, do sort of like lift up, and yeah, Arthur, you take 12 damage.
Oh
Yeah,
damn.
you still take 12.
Wait, was it at Arthur or was it at us barging in?
Oh no, it was at Arthur.
Oh, okay.
He like threw scalding cocoa in my face.
You didn't know that. I fell.
I absolutely know that.
Okay. Here's what happened. You're suddenly wet. It's hot, and Arthur, you can hear a voice that's just talking in like low guttural noises, like. And Gerald, you hear that bitch threw hot cocoa at me.
Can it be like the sassiest voice ever? So we've got this, but then it's like that bitch threw hot cocoa on you.
No!
You
That bitch!
Yeah, so it was basically just like boom.
Oh my god.
Can I now be on my ass just in shock? Like,
Yeah,
Oh.
and you can see the you can see now clearly. Now that this
And
has
I'm just
happened,
like-
you can see clearly like just behind where the word wizard has been stitched into the hat, you can see wrinkles moving, and like it looks almost like a pair of eyes just staring at you from behind the letters.
And like Gerald's just like looking around frantically with like cocoa dripping off his hat and his beard. And he's like, "What? Arthur, what's that? What are you? What? Do you? Guy, just
And just to break the tension, Nana was like, well, that was intense. And then she points up, or not.
just write it down, Josie. Write it fucking
That's
down.
right.
No, we're at 6. We're at 6. Yeah, we're at 6.
I think the word to get 0 for that.
But it works. Does it break the tension?
Or does
I
it
mean,
have
Gerald,
attention
there's
on
there's
you?
3 heads poking in the tent right now. Like,
Yeah, there are
there's-
3 of
there's
us.
like,
three of-
Yeah,
What's
and I
going-
say the three of you just see Gerald and Arthur arguing,
Mm.
and Gerald is covered in hot cocoa.
What is going on? Is everyone all right?
I was going to sleep, and then he threw hot cocoa in my face and scolded me for no reason. I was lying here trying to sleep. Arthur, explain yourself. This is very unbecoming.
Are you all right, Arthur?
Arthur, you usually have more words than this.
Arthur, come outside. Come outside. Come with me. Come with Gus.
And so like I come in, like I grab his shoulders, it's just kind of like
Like, cast
No.
prestidigitation and clean
No,
the
no,
cocoa off myself
no,
and my clothing.
no, Goose.
Tasco's just I bring him outside the tent, just like okay, breathe, friend, breathe, take a deep breath.
Rudy's like, Gerald,
Could
are
have
you
killed him.
okay?
What was he thinking?
I don't know. I don't know.
No, I'm not okay.
Do you
He
need me to? Do you need me to touch?
burned
Do you
my
need? Do you need? Do you
face.
need? Do you need a little tap? Do you need a little tippy tap?
Oh, if you wouldn't mind,
I
Rudy.
see a little burn
I'm
mark
still-
right here. It's just a little.
I'm still not feeling great from earlier as well. So
Meanwhile, I've got like minus half my hit points now.
You've been taken out of the tent. I don't know what's going
That's your
on
own
with
fault,
you.
let's be honest.
Rudy casts a very over the top, but Rudy does cast wait, hang on. Oh, do I not just have a hang on? hang on. I got to remember what I've got. Yeah, Rudy just cast.
I'm
Cure
only
Wounds.
4 points down.
I know. Rudy still does it. There you go. There you go. Rudy like very gently strokes the little burn on your cheek.
Aw.
Oh, I thought I heard bird there for a second. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I heard bird as well.
Burn.
I was very
Sorry.
confused.
Sorry.
I like Gerald lets Rudy do this, but he's like the eyes are like looking at the hand as it's like approaching. It's like he knows it's fine, but still, it's just like.
And you do notice it is a very like Rudy must have like washed his hands very recently because it's like very soft. It smells a little bit nice, you know. It's
very, very pleasant.
Yeah. You get the whole experience with Rudy Magic Hands, McGee.
What scent is it? Is it like lavender?
It is lavender. Today is lavender.
Beautiful.
Yes, yeah.
Today is lavender. Yeah, I love that for you. And for Gerald, really.
Thank you, Rudy. That is better.
You're
what's
welcome.
gotten into Arthur?
Look, I don't know.
Why is he attacking me?
I think.
Was he trying to poison me earlier when he took me off?
No.
Is he trying to do away with me, Rudy?
No, Gerald.
Is he trying to kill me?
Gerald.
Am I not safe here anymore?
Gerald, this is Arthur. Do you think he can come up with a plan like that?
And we hop over to Arthur and Duskus outside the tent.
I don't know if Nana has gone anywhere or if she's just like watching a tennis match.
Yeah, Nana's in between
I feel like Nana's just like in the
Poke your head in its head, then poke it back out. Poke it back in. Poke it back out.
She's not doing anything.
While all this is happening, your gardener is just like stirring the pot, looking awkwardly like, do I interfere? No, I'm just gonna stay here out of trouble.
So Daskus just kind of like brings Arthur over to the fire. Says to Dad's like, okay, take it easy. Take a deep breath. In, out. Now, tell Daskus what happened.
I hat.
What about hat?
Hat.
What about the hat?
Eyes.
You are looking at the hat?
I'm so confused.
That's okay. Take another deep breath. Take another deep breath. Where's your hot chocolate?
In the tent.
Okay, wait here. Daskus will go get hot chocolate. You'll rest. You'll think, and I shall go get drink. So Daskus gets up and heads back to the tent.
And Pesty's like waving over like at Arthur. Hey, everything okay over there? Looks like there's a kerfuffle going on.
Kerfuffle.
Leave us.
Okay. I'm just gonna turns his back towards you and sits down again.
Literally, why is Pesty me? Okay, I'm just gonna I feel so attacked.
Oh my god.
So as Goose has gone into the tent, though, I want to kind of get up from my seat after saying, leave us. And slowly, very, very slowly, I'm talking about like slowly, snail pace, going back to the same tent.
Alright.
Yeah, and by the time you've got the thermos, you turn back out and Arthur's just staring like at you.
Arthur, go sit back down.
No, I need to rest.
You can rest at the campfire once you tell Goose what happened.
No, I need to sleep.
In that tent?
Yes, I need to.
Would either like
Why do I...
calm nerves.
Thank you very much. Yes, thank you.
Alright, well, Daskus lets Arthur go back to the tent and see what happens.
Yeah, Nana lets him in. Nana just goes, all right.
Yeah, what's
I don't say a thing to Gerald. I just go to the corner.
You know, as soon as you come in the tent, Gerald's like, ah! You see the preparation for another blast.
Yes.
Like you see his hands like light up.
I'm still here.
With
So Rudy's like,
energy.
Gerald, no. Gerald.
He's trying to kill me, Rudy.
No, he's not trying to get. It's Arthur. He cannot kill you.
He's being terrifying. He was. What's he? Is he trying to poison me? Is he trying to burn me?
Gerald,
is
we
he trying
just
to
went over this
drown me in my
conversation.
sleep, Rudy?
I can't. Arthur, get out of the tent. You're not sleeping in this tent. You go to the other tent.
You get out of here, Arthur. I don't trust you anymore. Ow.
Arthur's not leaving unless someone physically removes him.
Goose, we need a hand in here.
I will blast your tent.
Gerald can sleep in the other tent. Gerald can sleep in other tent.
Arthur, I can only stand between you and Gerald until Gerald throws a fireball at the back of my head. So, please go with Goose.
I would never, Rudy.
Oh, thank you, Gerald. I appreciate that.
Thinking
But
about
seriously,
it.
Arthur, you need to.
No, Arthur, get out of here.
No, Gerald.
You hear
while
a
you're
spoon
arguing,
smash.
whenever. Oh, okay.
What?
And everyone goes quiet except there's one voice that just like.
Shit.
And just
Did
like,
we hear that?
as you've all been going, like Gerald, you've just been hearing.
What does it say,
You've
Josie?
just been hearing this. It's just like sounds one of these tiny, very agitated people. Like, yeah, you get out. Yeah, move, bitch. Don't come back in here. I'll wreck your shit.
As I hear the noise.
I say, was it infernal or abyssal that it's
Abyssal.
I can't remember. Abyssal, yeah. I say in abyssal, Hatch, you're not making this any easier. Shut the fuck up.
And as it's making that sound, that noise.
Arthur.
Did we all hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you heard me speaking.
Yeah, we all heard
abyssal.
it. So hang on.
Yeah, you heard me speaking a bit. I was like, you spring one struck watchness.
Okay.
Do we know? Oh, can we roll?
I don't think
Who would
any
know?
of you know abyssal.
I don't think so.
I know Draconic.
Rudy. Oh no, he's used those spell slots. Shit.
Oh
I'm gonna create
But
some water and
you-
throw it
you
in.
You do have
no. Mm.
the scroll of tongue.
Mm.
Oh,
Does the hat stop when I tell it to?
It's more like it stopped on its own, but it was like delayed. When Nana smacked her spoon, you all went quiet, and it did like one more sentence and then cut itself off. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, Nana was ready to lay it down, but Nana's not as ready to lay it down right now. Nana's like,
okay.
It's like a tense standoff. Tense.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Oh my god, Roju!
We're playing with fire.
Alright.
Halfway there. Halfway
Okay.
there.
Rudy summons a light because it's a cantrip. He can do that. He summons a incredibly bright light directly in front of Arthur's face.
Well, the
To
light
stun
cantrip
him.
works. You have to make an object become the light. So
Okay,
you have to hold something that starts exuding light.
In that case, Rudy essentially touches himself, and he becomes the light.
Oh,
Yeah,
love it.
your tabard just starts
Yeah.
glowing.
Yeah.
And the tent is now like lit up. It's like anyone outside the tent just sees like streams of light coming through the seams. It's just like, ah.
The idea was to try and stun Arthur so Goose could. Goose,
Yeah,
get
it's
him
very
now!
much-
All right. So Goose grabs Arthur and just
Can I
brings him
resist?
out of the tent.
I want to resist that.
Yeah, roll a contested athletics checks.
Oh, the competition continues.
Well, Arthur can roll acrobatics if you
Okay,
want to,
so
but
yeah,
does
sorry, I will do acrobatics. Sorry.
sure.
Oh,
Well,
Nice.
that's not good.
So
Nice.
you're
Well.
still feeling under the weather, Duskus. You try to hold Arthur back, but your muscles give way,
Ooh.
and Arthur just slips through.
All right.
I couldn't see Arthur's roll.
It was a
23.
23,
It's a
baby.
23 total.
Nice.
I say there's something wrong with that hat.
There's something wrong with you. You attacked me, I defended myself, and you won't give any kind of explanation. Get out of this tent.
But the sound.
But nothing. This is your last warning, Arthur. Don't make me do something we'll both regret.
Rudy, you need to inspect the hat, please.
Arthur, from my point of view, Gerald has come into the tent, you have thrown hot cocoa in his face for no reason. If there is something going wrong here, we will figure it out. But the first thing you do is not throw hot cocoa in someone's face.
I tripped.
On what? There is nothing besides between you two aside from the two bedrolls.
Yeah,
you tripped on your own 2 feet. You tripped on your own 2 feet.
Yes.
You're a ranger. You're a ranger. You don't trip on your feet.
On the bedroll.
Deception.
Are we not
insight.
going to talk about what just happened?
Nana, please, one thing at a time.
No. Rudy, Nana, you're exactly right. Let's talk about that.
Okay. All right, Gerald. Is there anything you can say that can just calm Arthur to get him out of the tent, please?
Calm Arthur to get out of the tent?
Okay?
I've got a lot of things that could calm Arthur right now.
I ready my dagger.
Whoa!
I told you he's trying to kill me.
I'm gonna.
Chance, Arthur.
I'm doing it in retaliation to sparks flying around.
Eldritch Blast.
And
No,
I want to
Through?
Wait.
Too late. No, I'm casting.
Nana's
Wait.
first.
Nana's
first. I need both of you all to roll
Everyone calm the fuck down.
strength saving throws as Nana just smacks the spoon into the ground and icy vines and thorns just grow up.
Everyone
Oh,
calm
fuck
And like,
me.
no, I
fuck
need
down.
everyone to
What was
roll.
it?
Everyone.
Strength
Strength
save?
save.
Every
Yeah.
Oh, it was
single
not really good.
person
18.
needs to fucking
12.
roll.
I think
4.
that Rudy and Gerald, you're stuck. You're just like firmly these vines and roots are just grabbing onto you and they freeze solid around you. Duskus, unfazed, just like walks through them, and Arthur, you just jump up and land on top of the whole thing. And now
Damn,
there's people.
almost got
Now
it.
there's people outside, and you can hear Lena coming. What's going on over there?
Let's see.
Stop! Because this thing is a 20-foot area, and it's like way bigger than your tent. It's just like the whole area just sprouts up. But
We had
But-
some casualties, okay?
Gerald and Rudy, you're stuck like in place.
What's
Okay.
the effect?
You just.
I think you. It's difficult. You're restrained.
Actually restrained?
You're actually restrained.
Okay. I don't think that stops me making attacks.
It does make it disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay, now
Roll again.
everyone calm down.
No, I've already cast.
Oh no.
We got full on PvP going on here.
Jesus.
So I believe that is still going to hit with disadvantage.
It will. It will roll damage. And
Yeah.
I think if we really want to go into this, we're gonna have to.
That's 10 force
That's-
damage.
Yeah. How are you feeling, Arthur? Take another 10 damage.
I'm sorry. That's what you're trying to say.
Okay, then let's roll initiative.
Jesus.
This is happening.
God.
This is happening.
I fucking tried,
my
man. I
God.
tried.
I tried.
No, you did not.
You
I
made this
absolutely
worse.
did.
You made this
I made-
terrible.
I absolutely did not make
There
this
is-
well.
Yeah.
I think Gerald. This is absolutely what Gerald would do, given the.
This is
Yeah,
what the
no,
hat would
I
do.
feel like no. I'm kind of with Gerald on this one. This is exactly what Gerald would do.
I can't see Nana's initiative.
Oh, sorry. I
And I
forgot
want
about
to.
initiative.
do 12
Nope.
initiative.
Got nothing. Initiative 3.
13.
I mean, you just did something, so it kind of
Yeah,
makes
I
sense.
feel
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
kind of concentrating on that anyway,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that is a
Mhm.
concentration spell. So
Yeah. So Arthur, you are first up. You've
First
just
up,
been hit by another.
Oh my
It's like
God.
a green fire just slammed into your chest and knocked the air out of you.
I can cure your wounds myself, right?
Hold on, we're gonna actually do this.
Oh my
I've
God.
got a fucking tent tile here that we're
You
gonna
can
dig
can
out.
cast cure wounds on yourself, or
Yeah, you can.
yeah, you
That's
can,
what
yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay,
do.
I've-
I'm gonna do cast cure wounds
Okay,
myself.
we're gonna.
What? Did it roll? Healing 6.
Healing 6.
I think that's what it says there, yeah.
We're just popping up a little bit. I don't want to run and get to the actual tent tile. We're just gonna do this.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna heal myself for 6.
Boop, 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 and boop.
I'm not gonna move.
No, because that's your. Okay, that's your action.
Yes. So healing is that. But I'm gonna attempt to hide and take cover behind one of these vines.
Can you do it? Can you do it as a bonus action? Is the question.
Oh, well, I got Mask of the Wild. You can attempt to hide. I don't know. Like,
Does it say that? Check your bonus actions in D&D Beyond, because hiding as a bonus action is usually a rogue thing.
Actions in combat 2 weapon fighting. So no.
So no, you cannot hide.
Alright. It was my bonus action. I just keep yelling out hat.
Okay, Gerald, you're up next.
I activate my Pearl of Power for my action.
So you regain a spell slot.
Yeah, so you see me like flourish this pearl and sort of goes dim, and I repocket it and I go, I swear to God, Arthur, I thought we were friends. We just talked out there about this. I told you that just not, this is exactly the thing that I was saying not to do. And now look what is happening. This is your last chance. You are trying to kill me. I can see this. I don't want to kill you, Arthur. See yourself out. And that's what I'm going to do.
You want to end your turn there?
Or using the pearl is an action, so
but you don't want to move anywhere.
I
say you
no,
can
I mean, I
take
can't.
one
I'm restrained.
step back.
He's restrained.
Yeah, you're restrained, right?
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay, Rudy, you're between the two of them, and
Yeah.
you're also like stuck in
You're
place.
stuck.
So
Oh, boy.
Rudy is gonna do one last thing, and this could backfire quite royally. Okay, so Rudy is going to try a very inventive use of channel divinity, because Arthur is, as far as Rudy's concerned, both Arthur and Gerald are in hysterics. They're both like they're not thinking straight. Neither of them are thinking straight in Rudy's mind. He doesn't know what's happened, but they're not thinking straight. So he's gonna channel divinity, and yes, while it is gonna physically heal Arthur and Gerald up to half their health, can he channel it with the intention of healing their mind, causing that warmth and that you know that like the essentially to calm them down just ever so slightly? Can it influence their next actions?
I'll say start by rolling your channel divinity to see how much healing. And remember, the two of you, I don't think Gerald, how are you doing on hit points?
I'm full.
Yeah, you're full.
Okay.
But
so you're not affected, but it heals up to half.
Yes. Okay. So I can't target him at all, even though it would be ineffective.
Well, you can target him, but he wouldn't receive any actual healing.
But yeah, it's more like Rudy's trying to sort of influence.
It's just a wave of warmth.
Yeah,
I will say, just roll so we know how much. Tell us how much
I'm just
healing
trying to
that.
find the roll for it itself because I'm looking.
No,
at
it
the
should be a
actions.
pool. It should be that you exude. You have a pool.
amongst the wounded in range.
I think it should
So actually
be
restore 20 HP.
5 times. Yeah,
Choose
5 times your
any
level.
action. It says you can restore 20 HP. Choose any creatures within 30 feet.
Arthur, what is your current hit point and your maximum hit point?
Current is 10, maximum 30.
So you can heal 5. Of that 20, you can use 5 to heal Arthur.
But the intention of the spell is to...
And I will then say, roll just a wisdom check. Just wisdom.
Just wisdom. Now, to roll just the wisdom check, not the save.
Click just wisdom. Click the big
number?
Big stat. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Let's do that. Ah, fuck.
Ooh.
That's not good.
As
Wait,
you do this, a wave... Yeah, that's wisdom.
Right? Okay, good.
Yeah. As you do this, Arthur, you do feel the impact in your chest. It lessens. You feel your lungs beginning to expand properly. You feel a little bit better. But you also feel like you just want to do what you want to do. Everyone in this room, you just feel instinctual.
Shit.
You all get just like a hint of like it's like your id takes over. Your most recent thought becomes like increased in intensity.
That wasn't what Rudy intended at all.
So and
Awesome.
you get a really weird vibe, Rudy.
What's going on with his magic?
Then it's Goose, your turn. And you're standing behind Arthur, and you're just walking through these thorny bushes like they're nothing.
Daskos would like to move in between like Arthur and Gerald, in between the two of them, act as a block. And I'm going to cast Honky Honk and go twice the size. Go massive. And use the body as a shield between the two of them.
You're just gonna wear the tent as a shawl now.
Pretty much.
And I don't know if I can still do this in this move, but I want to try and intimidate.
I'd say you roll an intimidation, and we'll see what happens when it comes to the other's turn.
All right. Well, I want to say a little bit first before doing it.
Yeah, go for it.
Please stop fighting. The two of you are friends. You have helped me during the darkest points. Through so much hardship. I can't stand to see the two of you fighting. Please, just calm down. All right. And where is it? Intimidate?
Yep.
Where is it? There it is. Like he's putting all of his energy into this.
I imagine Spittle flew out and hit both Gerald and Orb.
I love it.
Nana, it's then your turn.
Look, okay, so Nana has done the thing that she wanted to do, I think. Nothing else is nothing else is gonna be done via spell, but the mushroom has entered the battle. Like the mushroom, not the battle per se, but like the mushroom and Nana, they kind of like they chill together, they cook together. Mushroom's like, oh my god, Nana might be in trouble, and I'm like, she feels like she's not seen either of them like this before, and she's feeling a little scared of what they could do to each other, not what they could do to her. Like she's like, no, I'm fine, but she doesn't want them to hurt each other. But the mushroom doesn't really know like what her feelings are. The mushroom just kind of pushes itself into the tent, but You know how it has a little ooh face before? And it's
Well,
little
my
cute
my
mitten
little
hands.
token does not have an uwu face. It's quite
It-
disgusting, actually.
Well, this is more like it, to be quite honest. Its little mitten hands now have spikes out of every
Oh!
single finger,
Ah!
and it
Jesus.
actually its jaw starts coming down, but it goes further than you think it probably should until it unhinges and you have 2 rows of razor sharp teeth, and it's just ready in case you try to fuck with it.
Gerald, you're
roll
right!
initiative. Roll initiative for Andy Gardner as it joins the fray.
It's not very on the uptake, though.
Can it be making like baby Groot angry grunting noises as it comes into the tent? Like,
Absolutely, but like actually quite guttural, and like it was all like before, and now it's like.
of
And you're like,
course.
oh my god.
Radiant said it wouldn't kill me in my sleep.
Oh god.
And as a bonus action, I would like to say, now pay no attention to the mushroom, but everyone needs to calm down, please. This probably, like, 50-50, no, 20/20 hindsight, this probably hasn't helped, like, Gerald calm down, but it's there as a blocking field. Yeah, basically. At least you're gonna shoot the gardener, right?
We're back to the top. Arthur, I need you to roll a wisdom save against the 14 intimidation that Dusgoose rolled.
Oh.
Oh, 14.
And as the defender, you do win this. Dusgoose is intimidating as fuck right now, but Gerald is scarier.
Right. In a tent, I can move. I want to grab the hat.
You want to run up and try to grab the hat.
Doesn't he have to move?
Wait, I should have rolled to keep the concentration on my.
No, because you didn't take any damage. That's when you take damage.
Right. I'm sorry. I did that again.
I want to attempt to take the hat off Gerald.
You can't move through me. I'm an active. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a
No.
hostile.
The thing is that you can't move through Dusgoose unless you wanna roll. Unless you wanna roll a tumble check. Yeah.
Does he literally take up the whole size of the?
Yeah. Dusgoose is literally like
he enlarged.
doing the Gandalf in the doorway right now.
Yeah.
This is so fun.
Yes, I'm gonna, because you said I want to do instinctively what I want, and that is what I want to do.
Yeah.
So yes, I will have to do a roll or whatever.
I will say then yes. Roll and again do an acrobatics or athletics, and Dusgoose do an athletics.
It'd be difficult terrain though, right? Because of all the.
I do think so. Yeah, you're at half speed in here. Yeah, it's a difficult terrain.
Oh, Dusgoose nailed it.
Yeah, you try to move through like Dusgoose legs, and Dusgoose just swats you to the side, just backhand slaps you down on the ground.
Ow.
Hey.
Stay.
I kind of just say, grab the hat. Grab the
Oh,
hat.
you stay.
Grab the hat. Grab the hat.
No.
Anything else you want to do for your turn, Arthur?
I assume that I can stand back up.
Yeah. And otherwise, Gerald, I want you to make the same wisdom save against 14.
A wisdom save, okay.
Yes.
15.
15. Yeah, also look at this. Sure. Dusgoose is intimidating. Big. Taking up space, but you know that Dusgoose is not on his best. If Dusgoose wasn't sick right now, he could probably have squashed you. But currently, Arthur, you're just feeling this rage inside you. You're feeling the actual instinct to just impart pain on Arthur.
I mean, and I see Goose as an ally, so I wouldn't find the threats to hold any water in the first place. So, whereas whereas Arthur is like clearly an aggressor in my mind, and right, and so you're saying I'm just feeling this overwhelming urge to cause Arthur pain, essentially. Is this right?
Yes.
Okay.
Not kill, pain.
I mean, I only know how to do one of those two things, Josie.
Yeah, but I just want to reiterate that the need isn't necessarily to kill Arthur. You're just feeling this urge to make him suffer.
I want to make you hurt like you hurt me.
You pick up that cocoa and you throw it right back out.
So I mean, because I'm bound. How do I break?
You can use your action to retry the save.
Is Arthur behind full cover behind Goose?
Oh yeah, Dusk Goose. You can see like just a little bit of Arthur on the other side of Dusk Goose and the flaps of tent that are just like hanging now. But Dusk Goose is taking up a lot of space.
I'm going to just cast Blade Ward on myself.
Just a shimmering barrier appears around Gerald.
Yeah, I sort of like trace the sigil in the air, and it's like, that's it.
And yeah, Rudy, we're back to you.
Rudy, sensing that something is still terribly wrong with whatever he's casting, decides to...
No, you know what? I would like you to roll your own wisdom save against your own wisdom save from earlier. So you need to beat a 7. Wisdom save, beat a 7.
Yeah. Wait, no, sorry. I think 14.
14?
Yep.
You're feeling also this urge, but it's like primal inside you that these need to stop.
They need to stop.
But you manage to fight it off and just keep a clear head.
So I'm aware of the urge, but I'm not ruled by it. Okay. Would I have the insight to know that this is the same thing that's probably affecting them? Thanks to the or
not
really?
Not instinctually.
No, that's fine. Alrighty. But Rudy is still aware that he clearly doesn't have any ability at his disposal right now to help this situation any further. So he does the one thing that we need these two to be separated and to stop. So he does the one thing he thinks he can. He yells out, "Later! We need you to hold down Arthur! He's gone mad!" At the top of his lungs.
And you just hear an "Excuse me," and steps just coming towards. And I'm gonna roll in initiative for Lena.
Frick, this has become a...
Whoa.
Orb, you chose this. I'm sorry.
I just wanted to sleep.
Yeah, you chose this.
I mean, they both chose this, though, really.
Yeah.
It didn't have to be like this. It wasn't just Orb. It was both of you. Nana is gonna have such a smacking time. Such a fucking smacking time. Swear to God.
Okay.
I feel like,
Nana's first actions after this battle, and everyone is healed, is actually upside the head.
We're gonna quickly run through. Rudy, is there anything else you want to do? You've yelled Lena is coming.
Can he make this? Oh no, was that a bonus or an actual action?
No, communication is for free. Within certain parameters.
Rudy needs to break free of the bonds that are here.
Yeah, roll a strength save.
Strength save.
What is Nana's spell save DC?
Oh, it is for that one.
It should just say at top of your spell page. The top of your spell page.
Oh yeah, sorry, it's 12.
I rolled a 14, so I'm free.
Well,
yeah, so you just like
excellent.
Get your feet loose from these, and as you do, the thorns break, like ice shattering, and you're free.
Cool. Can I still move?
You can move, yes. You have your movement,
Alright,
but it is difficult terrain, so it's
yeah.
half.
So the tent, the tent is still like on Daskus, but it's not like off the ground. Like we can't see out. The tent is still covering.
Yes.
Relatively, yeah.
Yes.
Can Rudy move towards the door at all from where he is?
Daskus is blocking you.
Daskus is blocking me as well. Okay, because he was hoping to try and open the door for later.
Does Lena kind of fit in the tent?
Probably not.
Orb, it
Probably
doesn't
not.
matter.
Not
You
the
have,
Lena
it
will
does
cover
not
it.
matter. If that is your concern, Orb, you have more. You are not looking at the bigger picture here. No, Rudy has nothing else to do. His magic has failed him. He is called for assistance. He's done. He has nothing.
Goose.
All right. Goose would like to grapple Arthur, but not aggressively, into a hug.
Aww,
bear hug.
Like the monk in Mulan.
Yeah. Give him a big hug.
Okay. Yeah.
And I want to roll a persuasion check and be like, Arthur, we will work this out. We will talk. Just please calm down. We will sort this out. But I need you to be calm and take a deep breath in
First
and out.
First, you need to make an athletics, and Arthur, you make either acrobatics or athletics, if you want to resist the hug.
16.
Damn it.
Yeah. Again, just like slippery. Arthur is like almost like a hunter. His eyes are locked on Gerald. Almost.
Why? Okay, hang on. Why is Arthur most effective in combat against us? What is going on here? Why? In every other combat, he's...
Because Arthur hasn't been this serious before in combat.
All that time that Bruce was winning just by 1 point, Arthur was actually letting him.
Yeah, that's apparently what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's the hypothermia, Ghost. Don't worry, it's the hypothermia. You're okay. You're good.
Yeah, totally.
All right, well, I still want to attempt a persuasion if I can.
I'd say I don't really like rolling against each other that way. It's more it's up to Arthur if how he will react to it.
Okay.
And we actually, if you're feeling good, Goose, it's the gardener's turn.
All right.
Oh, it's the gardener's turn, is it?
Yeah.
That's cute. So I'm sorry, I need to see this board. So okay, I'm in the doorway, I think. You're on that side.
No, you're over here, like squished against the tent edge.
Oh, love that. Love that for me. Okay.
And
My
here
gardener's
is
in the
gardener
door.
right in the door.
I love it. And it looks like my gardener can get to Arthur, but probably can't get past Daskus.
Exactly. It could roll a check to just run beneath, like, Dasku's legs.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm just seeing, like, who it can really... It's kind of just there as a fucking blockade. Yeah, Nana doesn't do anything because... well, I mean, not any spells, because...
Well, the gardener goes first, and then Nana.
Oh,
so
that's
if
right,
the
okay.
gardener is just
Yeah.
staying put.
The gardener is gonna move in and sort of like just help block. It's just gonna like just, and it's less murderous intent at this point. Its jaw is ever so slightly closed. It's too late. You've seen the damage, but it's not like totally unhinged at this point. Yeah, it's just gonna be there between the two.
And then we get to Nana.
Nana doesn't want to do... No, Nana would like to cure wounds. Move to Arthur, close enough to touch. Don't know if he's gonna let me. That's important.
You can't get to him. It's too crowded.
Too much. All right, too crowded. Then Nana is going to just once again say, "We can sort this out if everyone calms down." And that's it.
And that's where we'll pick up next week.
Whoa.
Oh boy. Swear to
heck.
fucking God, if you do kill each other, I'm heading back to fucking.
Give me like 30 seconds, and then we'll do wrap-ups.
All right, love it.
Radio.
If one of you kills each other, you're gonna make Das Goose cry.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, the thing is,
Do you want the goose to cry?
The thing is, I'm not going to hurt Gerald.
It's
I-
true. I'm actually more worried that Gerald's gonna kill you, and then I'm gonna be like, wow, okay.
That's my thing.
Yeah, you just want the hat.
You know what? Prank cancelled. Rudy's not doing the prank anymore.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone is at this point.
Not at this
No.
point.
I reckon we tie up Arthur, put him in the basket, leave him here with Lena, and we go back to Bora.
Bro, you think I'm going anywhere with Gerald after the shit he's pulled too?
Fine, we tie
Both
them
of you
both
are
up,
in-
put them both in the basket, and then we go to Bora and let them
We go
argue
to
about
Bora.
it.
Put them in
Yeah.
the friendship basket.
Yes, the friendship basket.
friendship
They can fucking
basket.
talk about it.
Oh my god.
I love it.
And
Done
then
with
when you
it.
ask Gerald about this
Happens
later,
all
it's gonna be. I was going to sleep.
Mm.
He lurked over me creepily, went away, came back, scolded me with hot cocoa, scaring the shit out of me, and I blasted him thinking I was under attack, and then and then he came at me again, even though I warned him.
That-
And
that's
it's
the
Well,
like,
he
thing,
came
like-
back in the tent, but he didn't actually attack you. That was
pulled a
Gerald being
dagger on
hysterical.
me.
He
You're the
did
one
pull
that
a
had
That
a-
was after the
No.
blast.
That's
That was after
fine.
the second
I
blast.
was defending myself. I was
Yeah, that was after the second blast. Oh
Nah,
man,
I
look
was-
at this miscommunication.
I gave
Nah,
him so
Rudy-
many opportunities to
Rudy
back out
is
of the tent. I was
very
like,
much,
I don't want to
yeah.
hurt you. You need to leave right now. And
Yeah.
he didn't. He pulled a dagger. I'm
He
like,
did.
all right.
Nana's
is
done
happening
with
then.
everyone. Nana's done with everyone. Nana might just fucking go with Lena. She might have before anyway, but she might. She's honestly
Is
Oh,
this going
what
to
a-
be the
what
end
a-
of the
what a
campaign?
series of events.
could be.
Mm.
I guess we'll see.
Well, the only events that'll be ending is Arthur's.
Let's wrap up quickly. I'll
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Well, that was exciting. We'll see
That
how
was
that
interesting.
goes.
I didn't think we'd
Ah.
get MVP so early into the campaign.
Yeah, we'll.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
not
We'll start
expecting
up-
that
I
at
totally
all.
derailed from what we were originally doing.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah, what the
that's-
hell is Arthur thinking? Like,
Yeah.
is there some sort of secret squirrel thing going on? I have no idea.
Mm.
No, I just want to figure out what the hat is.
So attacking Gerald was your plan?
No, it was to put hot water or hot cocoa accidentally on just the hat. I didn't realize your whole fucking head was in the hat.
He said it!
He
Oh,
clearly
he
said
said
he
it!
pulled the
Yeah,
hat.
he pulled that down!
Resting the
Oh
hat
my
on my
God.
face. To, as
Okay,
like a
okay,
cover.
okay.
Can we just
All right,
wrap
I'm
up?
muting you guys.
Like, yeah, can we just like
Yeah,
wrap up?
yeah. We'll see what
Oh
happens
my
next
Lord.
week,
See, I
and we'll take the rounds. We'll say, Orb, give us a shout yourself out.
Look, not much to say. You've seen it tonight. This is who I am. You don't hate the player.
I
But-
just like how you claimed in Discord to not be chaotic stupid.
I know.
I thought you were getting better, but this has just thrown it out the window. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
Okay, keep going. Keep going.
come on.
Yeah,
Orb.
I'm Denimation. I stream. Oh, sorry.
That's all right. That's it. I'm good. You go, Danny.
Oh my
I
God.
stream Thursdays and Sundays with these beautiful people. I play Das Goose, the big hulking barbarian that turns into a goose, giant goose sometimes.
It's true. Okay, I'm Roju. My channel's Participation Award. I've been playing Gerald tonight, as you probably know by this point. Yeah, I'm on most Tuesdays, or I try to be on Tuesdays, but I'm definitely here Thursdays for our co-op streams. I'm definitely here Sundays for our D&D stream, such as this one you're at right now. It's a good time, and full of surprises, it turns out. Do you want to go, Ozzy?
I'll go. Yes. So, hey guys. Again, I'm AussieDevFro. I've been playing Rudy, Magic Hands, McGee. Yeah, I'm live literally 5 days a week, twice a day, because I practically live on this website. Because that is what I do. I'm insane. Variety streamer. I do sort of management sims and RTS games in the morning now for the most part, and then I do some Skyrim, do some Valheim with a few of these guys, do D&D tonight. Yeah, just a whole bunch of different stuff. But again, if you literally have nothing else to put on, odds are I'm going to be live. So just chuck me on in the background. Cuddly.
Me, yes. Sorry, my name's Cuddly Raptor. I'm really fucking tired. I have to work really early tomorrow. And that's me for the night. So, yeah, have fun.
Or do you want a second go at shouting yourself out?
Yeah, sorry about that.
I don't think I need to.
Okay. Well, I'm Joseph Poser. I've been the Dungeon Mistress, and this has been Cold Down Under, and I have no idea what's going on. I'm gonna have to just like tear up all my notes and rewrite a whole lot of things for next week. This was not what I expected. This was not at all what I expected.
No.
Well,
Awesome.
two things. Number one, we're halfway to the Punishment Panther. Just want to put that out there. 5 more puns and it's happening.
All for one session.
I had another couple in the bank.
Secondly, we will be playing even more D&D here ever so shortly. It's going to be an open table mega dungeon hex crawl featuring such people as Roju ?
Yeah.
We have got Commander Meerkat and I think Moogle joining us from chat. And they tend to come play. They jump into a dungeon, they kill a bunch of things, and they try to get gold to get better gear and have a good time. I stream only on weekends, and it's just D&D. And we'll see if this campaign persists or if something else happens in the future. Thank you all for being.
Don't worry, Nana will persist. It'll be great.
We will keep going.
Douglas will persist.
Yeah, you guys can sort it out, and Rudy and Nana will, and Dotgoose will
Rudy might,
find the
Rudy might go have a swim in a cold lake, and yeah.
That'd be great.
I know someone with a warm lake.
Yeah. Imagine if you just told us about that. What? All right. I'm gonna send us somewhere very wholesome. Thank you so much for having me, and love you guys, and bye. And we'll see you next week.
Bye, Cuddly.
Bye. Yes, I will be jumping over to the Calinsian Exploration Company chat in my server, and we'll see Roger there in a little bit, I assume.
Yes, I'm gonna end my stream tonight. I won't be streaming the Exploration Company this time, as I did last time, but I will send whoever I've got over to Josie, so you can hang out there and enjoy our open table where I play someone who's definitely not Puss in Boots. Song of Boots, completely different.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Completely different.
different.
But thank you all for playing. This has been exciting, to say the least.
Yeah.
Thank you all for being here. You're all wonderful people, and I'm scared. I am scared because you're the ones doing the chaos this time. I didn't do this.
This is your chaos. It's our chaos.
The chaos is supposed to be me. What are you doing?
Alrighty. All right, bye guys.
I'll see y'all.
We're gonna. Alrighty, we're gonna go over and